Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King of the Ring Premium Live Event. This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode, episode 196. Tonight we are live in Miami, and it's finally time for the King of the Ring. Tonight we crown the King of the Ring, as well as multiple championships being on the line. Here tonight live in Miami. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions, and of course, welcome to King of the Ring. Now let's waste no further time and get right out of the action, folks. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. Tonight we start off with the SmackDown semi-final match and the King of the Ring. The man who was able to defeat Kurt Angle and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to earn his spot in the semi-finals here tonight and punch his ticket to Miami. He is the Prince looking to become king. It's Finn Balor.
Making his way to the ring from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Balor scoring a huge victory this past week on SmackDown against the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes was able to put Rhodes away and secure a victory over him, avenging his loss to the American Nightmare all the way back before Night of Champions Premium Live Event. Now Finn Balor, for the first time since being a part of the SmackDown brand, has a matchup on a Premium Live Event here. He was one of the top faces over on Monday Night Raw, former United States Champion. Great run over there on the Red brand tonight, looking to ascend from Prince to King. Can Balor do it? He certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. It's been a hell of a King of the Ring tournament for both brands, ladies and gentlemen. But Finn Balor in the first round putting down Kurt Angle, on the second defeating Cody Rhodes. He has had a great tournament thus far. He looks to keep it going, and if he wins tonight against his opponent in the SmackDown semi-finals, he will go on to the finals to take on a Raw superstar. And the winner of that, of course, being crowned King of the Ring here tonight. Remember, the reward for the winner of the King of the Ring tournament, the winner will challenge their brand's world champion at the Royal Rumble Premium Live Event in a couple of months' time. So that is going to be awesome, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. But Finn Balor is out here, right now, looking to do his thing and looking to qualify out of the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. But like I said, he has his work cut out for him, because here comes his opponent, the visionary, the revolutionary. It's Seth freaking Rollins, as Rollins has done well thus far in the King of the Ring tournament in his own right, defeating John Cena in the first round, and then of course putting away Braun Breaker in the second. Let's see what he does here tonight in the semi-finals against Finn Balor. It's a story with these two men. It's quite similar. Of course, Cody Rhodes beating Finn Balor before Night of Champions Premium Live Event, and then getting his win back in these quarterfinal stages of the King of the Ring tournament. Seth Rollins losing to Braun Breaker ahead of Armageddon before Breaker challenged Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, got his win back against Breaker in the quarterfinals of the semi-finals, the quarterfinals rather, of the King of the Ring tournament. Punches ticket to the semi-finals, may I say. And tonight, Rollins and Balor, for the first time ever in Universe Mode history, going to go one-on-one here tonight. Of course, Finn Balor originally a part of the Monday Night Raw roster. Seth Rollins always been a part of SmackDown. Now Balor's on SmackDown as well. And like I said, he's looking to be Prince no more. Looking to become King here tonight. Let's see if he can do it. Balor and Rollins going to kick it off tonight live in Miami. Official Adrian Butler assigned the duties for this contest. He rings the bell, and here we go. Your first official contest underway here live in Miami at King of the Ring. Rollins now Irish whipping Balor off the ropes, both making a bump into one another. Who's going to get the upper hand? It's going to be Seth. Big jumping knee strike right at the bridge and the nose of Balor. Big kick moving out the way though, it's Finn. And that's a great way to kick it off here tonight. First time ever encounter these two men, as well as never faced off before. You've got to imagine the chemistry is going to be incredible. Two of the best in the world fighting it out right now in the semi-finals and the SmackDown side of things on that King of the Ring tournament. Let's not forget Finn Balor at SummerSlam, challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship in the Night 1 main event against Dominant Force. Samoa Joe has been the only man to pin Joe here in this Universe Mode series. Let's see if he can do some More great things here tonight. King of the Ring, by potentially becoming the king, but Rollins might not let him do so. Beautiful blockbuster off the middle rope, kick it at one. By Balor off the pin attempt from Seth, and Seth trying to put this match away early, and it's a smart strategy as he's going to continue to take the fight to Finn Balor. And now look at this big diving knee drop. We've seen that multiple times from Seth Rollins. It's one of his go-to maneuvers, and there's that as well. The big springboard moonsault, but nobody home. Balor moving out the way and drop kicking Seth down. It looks like Finn Balor's going to take control here in a smart strategy, going after the leg of Seth. Freaking Rollins, a man can't stand, he can't fight, and Balor knows that, and he's looking to execute that to perfection here tonight, right back after the leg of Seth freaking Rollins now. Now it's Finn Balor got the control, at least for now. Nice kick to the hammy by Seth freaking Rollins, running in on a sling blade by the Visionary, heading up to the top rope now. Balor in trouble on the mat. Seth Rollins, Phoenix Splash connecting off the top. Here's the cover to go to the final. Check out at 2 this time by Finn Balor. We're already off to a frantic start here tonight. These men holding back absolutely nothing. Rollins for a second time went for the blockbuster off the middle rope. Balor this time able to avoid it. And now it's Finn Balor's turn at a sling blade. Anything you can do, I can do. Better mentality as Balor comes off the middle rope. Out of the corner there. Didn't get all of that exchange, but enough to make Seth Rollins lay down on the mat. Now Balor targeting the arm. Beautiful double foot stomp there. Balor in for the cover, shoulders down on Seth. They go to the finals here later on tonight. 2 count and a kick out by Rollins. Adrian Butler, the official tonight, right there for the count. It was a very fair count from our official. Rollins runs in. Beautiful forearm strike, grabbing Finn Balor. And an alley-oop powerbomb. Face first off the bottom rope goes Finn Balor. Seth Rollins is feeling it tonight in Miami. Balor don't know where he is. Here goes Seth freaking Rollins. So big on Halo taking out his opponent on the floor to kick us off in Miami. Sold out crowd here tonight. Absolutely loving every second of the action, as you should. And now it's Finn Balor going to send Rollins into the barricade. And now the Irish whip into the barricade again. Goes Rollins. Finn Balor grabbing Seth and going to send him back in. He's back in control in this matchup. Balor just stomping away on the Visionary. Both these men have had hard-fought paths to get to that spot here in Miami. Cena and Breaker, very tough opponents for Rollins. Angle and Cody, very tough opponents for Balor. Both men overdue that. But only one man is going to be able to overcome the other tonight and go on to the finals later on tonight against Raw. Winner of the semi-finals. That'll be either AJ Styles or Bobby Roode. We'll find out after this matchup. But Rollins lifting him up in the sky, planting him down, and I'm going to send Finn Balor into the corner. Rollins looking good here. And here comes the patented Seth Rollins. Buckle bomb! Looking to injure Finn Balor, perhaps take his shoulder out of the equation. Here's the cover by Seth for the win here. They go to the final, scoring 2 in a very close count. But a kick out by Finn. And Balor staying in it, at least for now, but Seth Rollins going to keep the pressure on and looking for that knee again, but this time Balor moving out of harm's way. Balor able to get out of the dodge there, and now Finn picking him up, and there's the elevated and booted 1916. Planting Rollins now. Here's the cover, scoring 2 and a kick out by Seth. Seth trying to stay in it for everything here, and now Balor just stomping away on the Architect, but Seth getting to his feet, and Seth single-legged drop kick on Finn Balor now. And now stomping on him, and now here goes Seth, speaking of stop, looking for Balor, counter for the cutter. Finn Balor with an incredible counter, a cutter, out of the stomp, and now Finn heading to the top rope, the counter grabs. Finn Balor, one step closer to becoming the king, scoring 2 in the pinfall, kick out by Rollins, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen. I thought for sure Finn Balor had that one. I thought for sure he was going to the finals later on. Balor up the middle rope, taking Seth Rollins down, and Balor is all over the Visionary here in this one. In the corner, Balor is focused. We've got to stay on him though, Finn. No time to showboat. Balor now big chops and shots in the corner. Looking to isolate the Visionary here in this one. Now Balor missing that elbow drop. That's all Rollins might need to take advantage and get back into this contest. Rollins kicked in the midsection. Hooking the arms. Here comes Seth now in the pedigree. Seth nails it, but took a lot out of himself in the process. Both men down. Critical point of the matchup. And this sold out crowd loving every second of the action tonight in Miami. Seth Rollins is on fire. Finn Balor getting to his feet. Big kick by Seth. Can he hit it this time? Off the ropes. There's the stomp. Boss Balor wide open. Here's the cover hook of the leg, shoulders down. Scoring 2. Rollins they go to the final kick out by Finn again. Holy smokes. Finn Balor staying in it with everything he can here, but Rollins not happy. Rollins got his eyes set on Finn, who's on the outside. There's a slingshot cross body to the floor by Seth. And now Rollins in control. Picking Balor up to his feet. Critical point of the match. If I were the Raw brand competitors, I wouldn't even be watching this. I've been preparing for the matchup in the semi-finals. Then prepare for your opponent a little bit later on. But I don't know what would be better, having the opening matchup of the night or having the second matchup of the night to have to wrestle again in the next round and the final round in the King of the Ring tournament. It could be Balor to do that right now. The 1916 DDT, dropping him on his head, scoring 2, and Seth Rollins stays alive again. He'll get that shoulder up just in the nick of time. Adrian Butler right there. Finn Balor not happy, but Balor gonna keep his foot on the gas pedal, sending Seth into the corner. He already hit him with a shotgun drop kick. He already hit him with the coup de grace. There's another shotgun by Finn. And now Balor looking to springboard up. No! Rollins moves out the way. And now Seth freaking Rollins. Incredible counter. Curb stomp again on Balor for the second time. That's gonna do it. Here's the cover. Scoring 2. No! Finn Balor still alive in this contest. Finn Balor mustering up all the courage, all the resilience in the world to stay in it. Rollins missing that knee straight. Finn Balor the same way. Similar fashion, he beat Cody Rhodes this past week. 2 count off the Skillboy kick out by Seth. Balor beat Rhodes with a victory roll. Rollins about to receive the same damage as Cody this past week, but now Seth firing back at all cylinders. May have had a second gear in this contest. Beautiful sling blade off of the great flurry of offense there by Seth, headed to the top and out the frog splash. Balor's out of it. Seth Rollins they go to the finals, scoring 2. Balor fall at the last hurdle and another kick out by Finn. Finn Balor really wants to cement himself from Prince to King, and he very well could do that if he stays alive in this matchup like he's doing right now. There's Seth freaking Rollins rolling to the apron, trying to catch a breather. Finn Balor making sure he doesn't get any breathers in this contest and gonna send him packing to the outside. Rollins hitting hard on the floor, but Finn's not done. Finn Balor looking to give us a memorable clash here tonight, as this certainly is a memorable battle. Finn Balor with a beautiful tope con hilo over the top rope on Rollins, gonna send him back into the ring. Will he be able to qualify, ladies and gentlemen? And now he's heading up. This could do it. Finn Balor, tippy top rope missing though. Oh man, missing with a double axe out of Rollins to steal it now. Shoulders down here. Schoolboy by Seth. 2 count kick out by Finn. Oh, and Finn's getting to his feet. Rollins is right there. Big overhand shot. Big shots from Seth. Look at Seth go. Egging on Finn Balor ahead of back. Seth Rollins has had a new level in this matchup. He is determined to become king of the ring as he's taking a fight to the Prince Finn Balor, who wants to make sure that Balor remains only a prince and not a king. And he wants to be the man to make sure that happens. Seth shop that said, and this is not where Rollins wanted to be. Finn Balor now, taking it down. There's the shotgun drop kick in the corner for the second time of the match. And now Finn Balor, springboard, set for the crown of grass. It's over. Balor to go to the finals to become king. 2 count. No! Seth Rollins is still alive in this one. He still kicks out. Finn is pissed. Out of the corner now. There's a big splash from the middle rope. Finn Balor doesn't know what the hell to do. Looking for a second one now, but out of the way is Rollins. And now Seth freaking Rollins got Finn Balor exactly where he wants him. Balor coming out of it here. Rollins off the ropes. 3rd time of the match. Curb stomp. Here's the cover leg, his hook shoulders down. Scoring 2. Seth freaking Rollins is going to the finals. Oh my, what an opening contest tonight live in Miami. And the SmackDown semi-finals of the King of the Ring tournament. But there you have it, folks. Seth freaking Rollins has now punched his ticket to the finals later on tonight. And he is one step closer to becoming King of the Ring. Of course, he will face the winner of our next contest tonight between the phenomenal AJ Styles and the glorious Bobby Roode in the Raw semi-final matchup of the King of the Ring tournament. But huge congratulations going out to your opening match victorious competitor tonight in the form of Seth freaking Rollins, going to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament later on tonight, right here live in Miami. Great effort from Finn Balor. Great matchup to kick us off tonight from King of the Ring Premium Live Event. Congratulations once again going out to the Visionary. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, it is your main event of the evening. Hometown hero, final boss, Great One The Rock, challenges the undefeated WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre, for the gold. That's your main event later on tonight. But like I said, folks, coming up next, the other semi-final matchup in the King of the Ring tournament for the Raw brand. The phenomenal AJ Styles, former Universal Champion, taking on the former inaugural United States Champion and the former the glorious Bobby Roode. Here we go, man. Going to be a good one. The inaugural Universal Champ versus the inaugural United States Champ. About to duke it out tonight live in Miami. And this man, AJ Styles, has had a good run so far in the tournament, defeating Buddy Matthews in the first round, then getting his win back against the man that beat him in Armageddon in that last PLE in the form of the Viper Randy Orton this past week on Raw in the quarterfinal stages. And now he enters the semi-finals against the glorious Bobby Roode, who already looks like a king, acts like a king, and very well could be the king.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
But you never count out AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen. AJ could go all the way. He's already the inaugural Universal Champion. No one's ever going to take that away from him. He lost his championship in the main event of SummerSlam to Drew McIntyre. Ever since, McIntyre has still remained undefeated in this series. But AJ Styles, on the other hand, since coming over to Monday Night Raw, it's not really going his way. He lost out in the main event of the Night of Champions in a triple threat for the world title. Lost out at Armageddon inside a steel cage to Randy Orton, but bounced back, beat Orton and Matthews in the King of the Ring tournament, and now it looks to enter the semi-final round here tonight and looks to go on to face, now we know, Seth freaking Rollins in the finals a little bit later on tonight. But here comes the inaugural United States Champion in the series, who, like I said, already looks like a king, already acts like a king, and could very well be that king. He's had a great series thus far. A win over the phenomenal AJ Styles could really put him into that next level, and becoming King of the Ring could really elevate his career as, of course, the winner gets a world title shot at the Royal Rumble. Here he is, folks. Bobby Roode has arrived.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode then, folks, in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, he was able to defeat Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, in a matchup between the inaugural United States Champion and the inaugural Intercontinental Champion. Roode coming out on top in that one, and then in the quarterfinal stages a couple of weeks ago, defeating the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, to get here tonight in Miami. Bobby Roode with a huge opportunity on a PLE spotlight for the first time since SummerSlam. And let's not forget what Bobby Roode did at SummerSlam in his last PLE outing. He defeated none other than the Beast incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar, to the point where we've not seen Lesnar ever since. He was announced as a mystery opponent for Roode on the night. Roode still able to get the win over the Beast, and tonight could get another huge victory against AJ Styles on 2 back-to-back PLEs in a row. Styles and Roode then showing out. The winner will face the visionary Seth freaking Rollins, so you gotta imagine he's either watching this contest or preparing for whoever he's gonna face, but he don't know yet. You gotta watch it first, then prepare, but he ain't got that much preparation time. But nonetheless, Adrian Butler, your official, ring the bell. Here we go. Semi-final contest. Styles and Roode in the King of the Ring tournament And now AJ Styles with a phenomenal strikes here on Bobby Roode. A beautiful clothesline. Down goes the Glorious One here tonight. We've got a huge battle on hand here between these two, and huge battles all night round with championships on the line, of course. The prestigious King of the Ring tournament. The winner gets a world title opportunity, whatever brand's champion at the Royal Rumble. Look at that Bobby Roode now out the corner hard way. AJ Styles, here's the cover to put him away already here on a kick out at one. That's not going to put away AJ Styles. Inaugural Universal Champion's not going to fall to a simple blow like that, but AJ Styles back on the attack now on Bobby Roode. I think the same can be said for Roode. He's not going to fall to a simple manoeuvre like that. Get right back up to his feet, but Styles big strikes. Staying on the Glorious One. Grabbing him here, Roode though. Kick right to the midsection. Irish whip sends him into the corner now. Bobby Roode going to go high risk with Styles on the tippy top rope. Big right hand now. What has the Glorious One got in ninth? AJ in trouble. Avalanche belly to belly off that top by Roode. Beautifully executed. Styles hurting there. In for the cover now. Shoulders down on the Phenomenal One. Scoring two and a kick out by AJ Styles. And now Bobby Roode trying to slow down the pace here in AJ Styles. We know AJ, he likes to fly a lot. He likes to wow the crowd. But Bobby Roode likes to slow down the pace and do manoeuvres like that. Choking out AJ Styles. And that's why he feels like he should be the King of the Ring. Is right now Bobby Roode showing that old school style, but gets caught for showboating. And AJ Styles, like I said, loves to fly. Get ready to fly. AJ Styles springboard drop kick followed by a styling DDT off the springboard. Styles in for the cover again. Leg hook, shoulder down on Roode, who kicks out immediately before the count of one from our official Adrian Butler. Styles again went for another styling DDT. This time lands on his feet. Roode able to avoid. And there's a big forearm strike running style by the Glorious One. Irish whip grabbing him. Roode now atomic drop. And this is Bobby Roode's game, ladies and gentlemen, off the ropes, missing a clothesline. Styles kicking him. And now AJ going to make Roode pay for that costly mistake. Kitchen sink by AJ Styles. And now AJ, what's he got in mind to you? AJ Styles out of the corner, looking to fly on Roode. We saw this past week against Randy Orton in the Armageddon rematch. We'll see it again tonight against the Glorious One. Big best chops, big kicks, big strikes, and AJ going right after the knee of Bobby Roode. And now AJ Styles is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. What Styles got in 9? Tope con hilo to the outside on Bobby Roode. Really taking flight tonight and wowing this crowd here in Miami. AJ heading up, springing to the top rope. Good athleticism, but from the Phenomenal One, who flies with a clothesline off the top, hooking the leg now of Roode to go to the finals to take on Rollins later on tonight. And a kick out at 2 by Roode. Butler right there. Styles out of the corner again, looking to fly. This time missing the mark, and Bobby Roode going to make him pay. And there's a big elbow drop to the back now by the Glorious One. And Bobby Roode, love him or hate him, you can't deny his abilities in the ring. He doesn't always do something flashy, but he always gets the job done. And now AJ again with that styling DDT. AJ's right there now. Roode though, fireman's carry takeover. Notice AJ Styles doing all the big manoeuvres, but there's a big manoeuvre from Roode. Spine on the pine, floats over on the cover off the spine buster, scoring a 2 and a kick out by Styles. Roode this close, ladies and gentlemen. A hair length away from going to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament and take on Seth freaking Rollins later on tonight. Now it's AJ Styles on Bobby Roode. Look at that. Big double axe handle, but now AJ running forearm straight connecting. And now AJ Styles went to go out of the corner again. Notice that Roode was far away, and that was great veteran abilities, great veteran instincts from the phenomenal AJ Styles there, who's really got Roode in a bad way in this contest. Styles on the middle rope, awaiting Bobby Roode to come to. He's groggy, he's stunned, he does not know where he is. AJ Styles going to show him though, off the middle rope, beautiful drop kick as this match rolls on. We're back live tonight at King of the Ring in Miami as AJ Styles just had an incredible forearm to the outside from the big catapult slingshot. And now it's AJ On the apron, Rude's in trouble. There it is! To the back! Springboard 450 by Styles. To the lower back of Rude. To go to the final. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Bobby. Bobby Roode stays in it, man. A great contest regardless, though. Oh, going after the leg, though. Oh, look at Roode. Kicking him away. And Bobby Roode not having it. Big shots to the midsection. Oh, missing that clothesline. Styles with a big kick. Got Roode in the corner. Roode, though. Big shot there. And a Roode. Abracadabra! Clothesline. Caught him in the back of the neck. And now Bobby Roode's on fire here in this contest. You know, the Magic Man, Joe Daniels, would absolutely love that. Went for another one. Missing the mark off that clothesline. It's AJ Styles. Conor Murray wants him now. Kick right to the hammy. And look at AJ. AJ's picking up the glorious one. Conor Murray wants him. Hook of the arm. Styles clash. Good night, Bobby. That's it. AJ Styles busts the wing open and go to the finals and Roode kicks out. Holy hell. How the hell did Bobby Roode stay alive in that one? Now it's AJ Styles. Big springboard. In for the cover. Off the moonsault. 2 count. Kick out again by Bobby Roode. My days. Now AJ Styles now. Oh, big knee there by Bobby. Beautiful knee. Roode though. Roode creating some separation, and there's the glorious DDT. Floats over to the pin. Roode to go to the finals. Scoring 2. Kick out by Styles. You've got to be kidding me. What a matchup here tonight. Live in Miami. We're back here at King of the Ring as Bobby Roode has taken out the official, Adrian Butler. He is not happy. He thought that was a slow count. I thought it was perfectly fair, but now Bobby Roode looking to cheese his way to the finals in the King of the Ring tournament, grabbing a steel chair and hitting Styles right over the skull with it. We saw this past week on Raw with Styles and Orton in the main event, and we'll see Bobby Roode trying to use the chair as advantage, but now AJ Styles runs in. Chop block on Roode. Set him astray, and now Styles gonna make Roode pay with a steel chair. AJ Styles off the knee of Bobby Roode with that chair, and now Styles putting that chair down. Look at that chair, all dented, all done. AJ Styles, big shot there on Bobby Roode, and now looking to make Roode tap out here. Calf crusher, center of the ring. Chairs right there as well. Adrian Butler there, back to his feet to see if Roode taps. If he does, Styles will be punching his ticket to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament later on tonight against SmackDown finalist Seth freaking Rollins. But now Bobby Roode gonna get out of it. Big elbow to the back of the head by Roode. Roode able to avoid that catastrophe, but now picking him up out of the Roode dog. Bobby Roode now covers for the victory. Can he do it here? 2 count? No, he can't. Not yet anyway. So close yet so far away. What a contest tonight here at King of the Ring. And Roode very uncharacteristically heading to the top rope. Styles on the outside of a double axe handle by Roode to the floor on Styles. And Bobby Roode already posing the glorious ones, thinking he's already the glorious king of the WWE. But you're overlooking one of the greatest performers to ever do it in the form of AJ Styles, who whacks his head off the table. Styles whacking Roode head off our table here at ringside. And now look at this. AJ Styles pop up and the Styles clash on the floor. AJ Styles connecting with it. And now Styles has the opportunity now. Gonna send Roode back into the ring. Can AJ do it? AJ Styles to punch his ticket to the final later on tonight. Here's the cover. Scoring 2. Kick out by Roode. So close. I feel that momentary hesitation of getting Roode up and back in the ring may have costed Styles in that one. But a hell of a contest regardless. It's Roode and Styles battling back with all their will, all their might. Roode right hand after right hand, picking him up now and 2. One on once again, an atomic drop by Bobby. Roode falls up with an elbow right in the heart of AJ Styles, and now once again back to slowing down the pace and keeping the phenomenal one grounded. It is a smart strategy as he keeps raining down them big elbow drops to the chest of AJ Styles as Roode wooing, saying he is the glorious king, saying he will be after tonight is all said and done. But AJ catching him in the midsection. Roode catching Styles in the midsection with a nice kick of his own. And then Bobby Roode, speaking of kicks, kicks him in the gut, hooks him in. Styles got Roode. Styles is in trouble here. That's it, Roode got him. Glorious DDT for the second time, bouncing Styles' head off the chair. Scoring 2. And a kick out by AJ. I thought it was over. I thought Rude was going to go face Seth freaking Rollins in the finals later on tonight. And now look at this, Bobby Roode. Oh, got his shoulder here, trying to wear down AJ Styles. Can Roode punch his ticket to face Seth freaking Rollins in the finals later on tonight, or will it be Styles and Rollins? Them two, of course, Styles and Rollins faced off in the main event of No Mercy Premium Live event for the Universal Championship back earlier in the series. So we could see a rematch with that one. Of course, Styles getting the win in that encounter. It could be different. The next time round, if there is a next time round, certainly could be another springboard 450 by Styles after the count of the finals, kicking again by Roode. What a tremendous battle of will here tonight between AJ Styles and Bobby Roode. These two men putting on a clinic, trying to go to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament, to the final round rather of the King of the Ring tournament. Styles again, slingshot forearm to the outside on Bobby Roode. Roode though kicking him away on the outside of the ring. Watch Roode though. Roode. Oh my, third time in the match. Glorious. DDT. This time on the floor on Styles. Pick him up, put him back in, Bobby. AJ's done perhaps. Bobby Roode to do it. Bobby Roode. They go to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament, shoots the half, hooks the leg, shoulders down. This is it here, scoring two. No, kick out again by Styles. Are you serious? Oh my god. And then look at AJ. AJ small package. Inside cradle on Bobby. 2 count. Kick out. What a matchup. What a King of the Ring. AJ flies in springboard. Taking down the Glorious One. Gonna spring again. This time Roode moves out the way. And now Bobby Roode looking to take advantage. The same way he beat Sami Zayn in the quarterfinals. Here's the cover. Schoolboy grabbing the tights. Kick out by AJ. AJ able to avoid it. Roode clotheslines him though. Clotheslines him down. Picking up the phenomenal one who grabs Bobby Roode. And now AJ Styles went for a shot. Roode went for a shot. Styles caught him that needed a gut. And now AJ Styles hooking up the Glorious One, looking to put him down and on an emphatic brainbuster. Both men down and out. What a crucial part of the matchup here. And Raw's semi-finals in the King of the Ring tournament. But Styles looking to put this match to rest. After the beautiful brainbuster, Styles now springboards out and there's the phenomenal forearm. That's gonna do it. Styles they go to the finals. The 2 count. AJ does it. It's going to be Seth freaking Rollins versus AJ Styles later on tonight in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. The winner will get a championship opportunity at whatever branch champion they are on at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. So if Styles wins, he will get a shot at the World title at the Rumble. If Rollins wins, he will get a shot at the WWE title at the Rumble. And that is a rematch from No Mercy Premium Live event from the main event of that show. We're going to get it later on tonight in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Congratulations to AJ Styles. The field is set for later on tonight, the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. And there it is there, folks. That's going down later on tonight. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the visionary Seth freaking Rollins in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament right here live from Miami. You don't want to miss it, folks. But coming up next, the WWE Women's Championship is on the line as Liv Morgan challenges the champion who she pinned in tag team action. Bianca suffered her first pinfall defeat this past week on SmackDown. Can Liv pin her again and become the new champ? We find out next here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Here we go, man. Bianca Belair suffered her first ever main roster pinfall loss this past week on SmackDown in tag team action, courtesy of this woman who teamed with the Queen Charlotte Flair against the champion, the EST Bianca Belair, and the woman she took the title from, her good friend Jade Cargill. It was a great tag team match this past week on SmackDown. Liv getting a huge win, and she has not been pinned or submitted since joining the SmackDown brand in her own right. So both women with great undefeated streaks, but Bianca Belair's undefeated streak is over. At least it's still ongoing in singles competition. But Liv Morgan, she's already pinned her in tag team action this past week. If she does it again, she walks out the brand new WWE Women's Champion here tonight in this championship clash, our first of 6 championship matches here tonight live at King of the Ring. And they're just going to keep coming, keep stacking them up. It's going to be an awesome night, but ladies and gentlemen, here comes the WWE Women's Champion going into this matchup with her third defense of the gold. She's already defeated Jade Cargill and Sasha Banks in championship clashes before. Liv Morgan is next on the list. And like I said, folks, she's already pinned Belair this past week on SmackDown. She could do it again tonight and walk out the new champion. Big time matchup. Nice cool down here from the King of the Ring tournament. We're going to get that finals later on tonight between Styles and Rollins. But right now, it is time for the singles contest for the WWE Women's Championship. Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan going to duke it out for the gold. It'll be a fun battle to say the least, folks. First time ever matchup. Liv Morgan originally part of the Raw roster in that Raw Women's Division. Bianca Belair originally part of the NXT Women's Division. The NXT Champion at one point. The inaugural NXT Women's Champion. Won the inaugural title in a tournament. But that right there is what they are fighting for right now in this matchup, folks. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted WWE Women's Championship of SmackDown. Let's head down the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Thank you, Samantha. Both women looking ready. Championship contest about to transpire tonight in Miami, live at King of the Ring. What an incredible show it has been already, folks. And it's looking to be even more incredible at time of recording. We are currently at 302 subscribers. We're trying to get that up. We're trying to keep it going. We recently just passed 300. We want to keep going, man, because this series is only going to get better and better. I know we're still going with the 2K24 stuff, but as soon as we're done with it, we ain't doing 2K25. You're just going to see repeat videos and matches of the 2K24 stuff to really show you all what you might have missed out if you didn't see the actual series in the flesh. And then, of course, we will be back better than ever when 2K26 comes out as well. But now Bianca Belair missing the double knees. Or getting the double knees. By Liv, and now Liv Morgan going to take her down face first. And now what's Liv Morgan got in mind? Beautiful DDT. Down goes the EST and the WWE net. Bianca missing, or Liv missing that boot rather. Now look at Liv, big spinning heel kick. In for the cover now. For the win on Belair, who's able to power out. Bianca staying alive, at least for now. Now it's Liv Morgan flying through the skies. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked in a kick out by Belair now. Liv already has the upper hand, already pinned Bianca Belair this past week on SmackDown. She could do it again in this championship affair. She's had opportunities at the title in the past. At Bad Blood in a triple threat match against former Women's World Champion, the inaugural Women's World Champion on the Raw brand, now a part of SmackDown, Sasha Banks, of course. With Trish Stratus involved in that matchup as well. That was her last championship contest she was a part of. Tonight, she is back. A big PLE spotlight with a championship matchup going to take place between her and the EST and the WWE. Bianca Belair, Liv running in. Bianca on the middle rope. Big kick away by Belair and a beautiful crossbody. Off the middle rope, here's the cover. Belair to retain the goal. Getting one here and a kick out by the challenger, Morgan. And Liv Morgan, since joining the SmackDown brand, like I said, not yet lost the match here in this series. Could do it here off the splash, kicking immediately once again by Liv. Yes, Liv Morgan, folks, has defeated the likes of Nikki Cross, Carmella, Nia Jax, and of course pinning the WWE Women's Champion this past week on SmackDown, Bianca Belair, a 4-0 win streak since joining the SmackDown roster for Liv Morgan. Bianca Belair had a great win streak going for her own right as well, until Liv Morgan snatched it in tag team action this past week. And Liv really doing well here against Belair. Nice chop block to the back of the leg now, and Liv going to head up to the top rope in this championship affair. Belair, they're trying to stop her in her tracks. Liv Morgan going to stop her though, and now Liv off the top with a big drop kick. Right in the jaw, the champ getting right back to her feet though. Nice kick again, avoiding. And there's the beautiful clothesline from the EST of the WWE. Bianca, beautiful overhand shot Now what's Belair got a main back forearm again as she rebounds off the ropes. Trying to punish the challenger here in a release German suplex by Belair. Looking good in this one. The crowd firmly behind that EST of the WWE. Standing moonsault by the champ. And for the cover to retain the gold. Scoring 2 kick out by Morgan. And now Belair staying on the offensive here. Stomping away. And there's a beautiful standing shooting star press now. Scoring 2 once again. And another kick out by Liv. Liv is withstanding all this punishment from the EST in this one. And now Liv gonna kick her right in the top of the head. A beautiful manoeuvre from Liv Morgan. Emphasis on the beautiful. I mean, it is Liv Morgan at the end of the day. Nice running drop kick by Liv. Gonna send Bianca into the corner. And now got her here. What's Liv got in mind? No, Bianca kicking her away. Oh, but Liv, we've seen this before. Kicking by the legs. There's a double knees in the corner by Morgan. Double knees on the champion. Who's the cover? Do we have a new champion? Kick out immediately before the count of 1. But Liv running in with the Oblivion. Flatliner by Morgan. Here's the cover. Morgan to become the champion. 2 count. Kick out by Belair. Liv beat Bianca with the rope assisted Oblivion. This past week on SmackDown, the running Oblivion not getting the job done tonight. Not yet at least. Is Liv going to keep her foot on the gas pedal now? She's going to have to do that if she wants to walk out the brand new WWE Women's Champion tonight. There's that spinning heel kick. She missed it for a lot of times in this match. She'll get it now in this one against Billy. Look at Morgan. Oh, God. Right after the leg there. Stomping away, moving out the way. Bianca beautifully done. Nice takedown there. Double arm takedown, and now Bianca picking up Liv Morgan. Look at the strength here from the EST. Look at the strength just toying with her. And oh my God, right into the KOD by Bianca Belair. Insane strength by the champion. Muscled her up into her finishing blow. Scoring 2 on Morgan, who stays in it. Liv kicking out. That was incredible. Where the hell did Bianca pull that from? How did she find that? She must have dug down deep, ladies and gentlemen. And she missed the double axe handle from the top. Liv Morgan right there. Liv now O'Connor roll. Liv the steal one for the title. Kick out by Belair at 2. About to steal the championship from the hands of the EST Bianca Belair. But it was a great contest tonight. And now catching it. Bianca Belair not happy. Now going to send Liv Morgan down after catching a boot. Nice shots right on the chest of Liv Morgan. And now Bianca Belair backing up Liv. What's she doing now? Running power slam by the EST of the WWE. Now Bianca got Liv now. Liv is in trouble. Bianca sets her against the ropes. And this is the vintage Bianca Belair special here. Every matchup we've seen her on the SmackDown brand, she does this. The handspring moonsault. Shining star press. 2 count by Bianca. Kick out by Morgan. It never gets her the job done, but she always loves to do it. Does Bianca Belair. As she grabs the challenger rather, is going to sucker her in. And Liv Morgan running in with a clothesline. Second clothesline by Liv. Got the champ rocked. And now down goes Bianca. Beautifully done by Liv Morgan. And a big kick off the ropes. Liv Morgan a walk out new champion to pin Bianca for the second straight time. Double knee face breaker. Here's the cover. Scoring 2. No! Very close. Almost seeing a new champion crown there, folks. But now Bianca's on the outside of the ring. Liv Morgan may look to fly here in this contest. Here tonight. Liv now. Tope crossbody to the floor. Unbelievable. Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair putting on a show tonight for the world to see. And then Liv heading back up. Straight to the tippy. Top rope missing the double axe handle. And a Belair there. Big shot by Bianca. Running in on Liv now. Clothesline. Second clothesline. Now it's Bianca's turn to add a flurry of offense in this contest. Got Liv in the corner. What's the EST and the WWE looking for now? Springing up to the middle rope. And a beautiful Spanish fly by the champion. That was a thing of beauty. Here's the cover. Only enough for a 2. It's not over yet.
Liv Morgan still surviving the onslaught again. Bianca catching that one, booting her. And there's a beautiful forearm strike out of Belair into the Glam Slam Special. Face first goes Morgan to retain the title now. Floating over the challenger. In the cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down. Scoring 2. And a kick out again. That was certain Belair was about to retain her gold. But not to be, not yet anyway. If Liv Morgan has anything to say about it, Liv now. Small package, inside cradle, new champion crown kicker again by Bianca. Bianca got insane resilience, I must say, folks, as Liv Morgan gonna hit her over the head multiple times and gonna kick her. And look at Morgan go, these strikes, this onslaught on Bianca Belair now. Into the corner, Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's title. Look at this here, Morgan, Hurricane Lara from the Avalanche corner. Cover now, center of the ring, do we have a new champion? 2 count once again, and another kick out by the EST. And a look at Liv, look at that. That was beautiful. That was a thing of beauty there. And a Liv kick, no, Bianca. Kick to the hammy, and look at Belair, got her up, this is it. Bianca, KOD! Good night, Liv, that's a lot. Belair to retain. 2 count on Morgan who kicks out. Holy smokes, how the hell's Liv still on it? Bianca's in disbelief. Bianca to the top. Beautiful splash. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. Not enough. Oh man. What a brutal battle tonight. This has truly turned out to be, ladies and gentlemen. There's now Bianca Belair. Look at this. Tope con Hilo in the midst of this WWE Women's Championship contest tonight. And if you are enjoying this WWE 2K24 Universe mode, then make sure you leave a like for me. Subscribe if you haven't already with that notification bell turned on so you don't miss any more of this fantastic series. And make sure you comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. If there's anything you feel like I can improve on within this series, make sure you let me know in the comments down below, folks. I'm always open to constructive criticism. It helps me grow as a channel, it helps me out as a community, and of course helps us grow as a channel as well, folks, and me as a person. But there's Morgan with Oblivion, the same move she beat Belair with this past week on SmackDown. Well, she's doing it again for the gold, and a kick out by the EST off Oblivion, the rope assisted version as well. Liv not able to put her away, not yet. Unreal scenes, and now Liv back up to the top, senton by Morgan, and for the cover again for the championship. Leg hook, shoulders down, scoring 2, and Belair who kicks out again. What is the WWE Women's Champion made of, folks? Unreal scenes. Big kick on the top of the head by Bianca Belair in this championship affair. And now Bianca, even though that rhymed, is going to put Morgan down to the mat. Face first, planting her. That's got to be it. Belair to retain. 2 count. Still not over. Holy hell. What is Liv Morgan made of? What has Bianca got to do? Look at Liv off the ropes. Morgan, oh my god. Morgan for the gold. Double knees. The double knee face breaker. The cover by the challenger to become champion. And another kick out. She pinned her this past week. She looks to do it again. Bianca's out. There's Oblivion. It's over. It's done. Good night, Belair. Cover. 2-0. Grabbing the bottom rope. Smart strategy from the EST. The great ring awareness. That has got to kill Liv Morgan. To know that she would have had this match won if it wasn't for the ropes being there. Big body splash off the top rope now, rather. And look at Bianca inside cradle on the right. Bianca now small package. 2 count for the one and a kick out again by Liv. Oh my days, what a matchup for the WWE Women's title, folks. Bianca though looking to put it away. Picking up Liv and the KOD. Face first by the champ to retain the goal. Scoring 2 and gets the win. Bianca Belair is still the WWE Women's Champion of SmackDown. What a match! Liv Morgan has officially ate her first loss. A part of the SmackDown brand as she is once again unable to win gold here in this series. Bianca Belair comes out on top once again, remaining your WWE Women's Champion here tonight live at King of the Ring Premium Live event here live sold out in Miami, Florida. What a contest that was though, man. Give huge props to Liv Morgan. She put up a hell of a fight, as did the champion. Both women leaving it all out there in the big fight field match that was for the WWE Women's Championship. Congratulations, Belair, for an incredible retention tonight of her championship. Great matchup nonetheless. Here live at King of the Ring. The legend is still to come tonight. The World Heavyweight Championship of Raw is on the line, and a very interesting battle. As champion Samoa Joe defends against newcomer to Raw, Uncle Howdy, with Bray Wyatt in his corner. That's later on, folks, but coming up next, the World Tag Titles of Monday Night Raw are on the line, as the new tag team of Rey Mysterio and Mustafa Ali look to win gold for the first time against the champions Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. Tag title matchup coming your way right here, right now, next live at King of the Ring in Miami.
And here come the World Tag Team Champions then, ladies and gentlemen. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins been on the rise ever since they became champions back in the Champions Premium Live event in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, defeating FTR for the gold. And tonight they make their first official PLE defense of the championships tonight, their second defense in general as tag team champions tonight, taking on a new tag team that they've never faced before, but in singles competition a couple of weeks ago on Raw. It was last week on Raw, in fact, where Montez Ford picked up a victory over one half of his challengers tonight. Along with Dawkins of the Profits, he defeated the legendary Rey Mysterio in singles action. Let's see if they can do it again tonight in tag team action, with the championships up for grabs tonight. Here tonight at King of the Ring, tag team action coming your way. The crowd in Miami absolutely adore the Street Profits as anybody would. And I'm really looking forward to this one, man. Montez and Dawkins know how to have fun. They know how to get the crowd invested. And they are always just the life to the party. The life to the WWE. Anytime they're on the card, you know you're going to have fun. The Street Profits are in the house. And they want the smoke. Oh, yeah. And here they are having fun. But when that bell rings, don't let them fool you. They might be having fun, they might be energetic, they might be going at it before that bell rings. But when that bell rings, it is all business for the Street Profits. And they absolutely turn things up a massive, massive way. Especially when their championships are on the line. But here come the challengers, making their PLE tag team debut as a duo, as a team. It is the legendary Rey Mysterio and his new protege, Monday Night Raw's Mustafa Ali. And here they are, Mysterio and Ali, making their first go at the tag team titles. Mysterio back at No Mercy. Him and Andrade over on the SmackDown brand tried to win the WWE tag titles off of DIY back at that show. They were unsuccessful. This is Mysterio's second as tag team gold goes. And he looks to do better in this one. But a different tag team partner, now a part of Monday Night Raw, is Rey. And Mustafa Ali, who has been a part of Raw since the get-go. And like I said, Montez defeating Rey Mysterio last week on Raw. Let's see if Rey and Ali, the challengers, can bounce back. This is their third tag team match in WWE. They are 1-1 as a team right now. In this series are Ali and Mysterio. Right here in episode 196 of Universe Mode, looking to claim gold, looking to become the brand new World Tag Team Champions here in Miami at King of the Ring Premium Live event. Gonna be a good one, folks. The crowd is ready for it, as am I. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we are fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious, and coveted WWE World Tag Team Championships of Monday Night Raw. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 357 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 492 pounds. The WWE World Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Thank you, Alicia. Here we go. The crowd ready, as am I. Adrian Butler holding up the tag team titles. That's what they were fighting for in this one. It'll be a fun contest for the gold here tonight. Let's do this thing. Angelo Dawkins going to be starting off with Rey Mysterio here in this one. Adrian Butler ringing the bell. Match up underway. Here we go. Colorable tap. The kick is off Angelo Dawkins. Pick it up. Mysterio and splatting him already. Dawkins clearly with a power advantage in this exchange with Rey, but Rey going to try and use his speed like he does every damn time. Going to fly through the skies and already taking flight with a wheelbarrow. Bulldog springboard still off the middle rope by the master of the 619 and member of the LWO, Rey Mysterio, but now Rey gets absolutely launched halfway across the ring by one half of the champions, Dawkins, who heads off the ropes. Big splash shoulders down on Rey to retain the gold, already kicked out by the legendary superstar Mysterio. Now Angelo Dawkins staying on him, tag made, in comes Montez Ford off the get-go. Ford back in, we're redoing this rematch from last week on Raw. Mysterio and Ali going at it now. And now Rey off the ropes on Montez Ford in control. Look at Rey Mysterio go, man. Montez Ford cannot keep up. And a beautiful head scissors by the master of the 619 rolling through his Montez. And a Montez Ford and a float over DDT to the master of the 619. And beautiful back elbow by Ford. As now Ali once tagged in. Montez Ford trying to isolate Rey Mysterio, and I believe may have busted him open through the mask there as well. Mysterio might have blood dripping into his mouth. As now tag made, frequent tags now from the tag team champions. Angelo Dawkins back in, courtesy of Montez Ford. Mysterio charges in. Montez catching him. And now Dawkins leaping off the shoulders of Ford and taking it Mysterio on the ropes. Rey badly needs a tag here as Angelo Dawkins is manhandling the master of the 619 and one half of the number one contenders for the WWE World Tag Team titles are on. Dawkins jabbing Mysterio down, heading off the rope second time, looking for the splash, and nails it, cover once again. One count on Rey, scoring two this time, kicked out by Mysterio. Now Angelo Dawkins going to stay on him. Rey Mysterio badly needs a tag, taking out Montez. Dawkins there though. Mysterio caught him. Wheelbarrow Bulldog off the springboard again. And Rey Mysterio with a clean house. And wisely runs out, making the tag. In comes the fresh Mustafa Ali. All four men now been officially tagged into this matchup now. And now Ali, the page turner. Lightning spiral onto Angelo Dawkins rather by Mustafa Ali. Who springboards with a big drop kick off the middle rope on Dawkins. Big shot on Dawkins now, followed by another beautiful straight drop kick to the chest of one half of the tag team champions. Big sent on their whip for a second. Dawkins moving out of harm's way. Dawkins runs in, missing the mark. Ali though right there, stalemate between these two men. And a beautiful hurricane run by Mustafa Ali connecting, and another senton by the heart and soul of Monday Night Raw. Now missing the mark there of that springboard. Angelo Dawkins heads off the ropes. Big shot there on Ali. That was Dawkins looking for, runs in clothesline of Mustafa Ali. And now Ali, big drop kick now. And now where is he going? Ali got Dawkins where he wants him in the corner now. Big forearm with the lower back of one half of the champions. Sets him up here. Big neck breaker off the top. Hangs him out to dry. Here's the cover. New tag team champions perhaps. Scoring two and a kick out by Angelo Dawkins. Mustafa Ali missing that kick. Ali looking good in his turquoise gear, I must say. Oh, but he may have got speared out of it. Beautiful spear by Dawkins to retain the gold. And it's Rey Mysterio breaking it up now. And now there goes Rey off the apron by Dawkins. Not happy whatsoever. Tag man, in comes Montez Ford. Now these two men have actually faced off in singles competition before. Back on an episode of WWE Dark all the way before, I believe, No Mercy, or I believe Money in the Bank, one of those two. Might have been one right before or right after No Mercy. But regardless, Montez Ford defeating Ali in singles competition. In that contest, he has beaten both members of this opposite team tonight. Has Ford, he's beaten Ray, he's beaten Ali one-on-one. Can Ford and Dawkins beat them tonight in tag team action for the gold? We certainly will find out. Dawkins watching on as Ford flying from the middle rope off the springboard. Got a 2 count on that near fall there. On the staff, Ali. Big splash now into the cover again. Shoulders down on Ali. Kicking it 1 this time by the heart and soul of Monday Night Raw. And this tag team championship contest as it rolls on here tonight. Live at King of the Ring, what a contest it has been. Ali moving it away. And a big hurricane running now. In for the cover on Ford. For the victory and a kick out immediately. And now Ali not happy with that one whatsoever. Big shots in the corner where he is needed. Lightning spiral by Ali. Tag made, in comes Mysterio. And we're back to these two men throwing it down. Just like last week on Raw, and it's Rey Mysterio in control for now. Big drop kick on Montez Ford. Stomping away. Montez though. Big flying clothesline. Well, one half of the tag team champs going to send Rey into the corner. And we've seen this before. We saw this last week in this contest. One-on-one, and there was a rolling frog splash by Montez into the corner. Heading back up, looking for another splash perhaps. Ali's right there. The 4-2 quick for him. From the heavens. Twisting in midair and breaking it up is Ali. This tag contest continues. Ford not happy, making a tap back. In comes Dawkins. We're back to the two men that started off this contest. It's Dawkins! Cheap shot, and Ali sends him off the apron. And the crowd very much so 50-50 split in this tag team contest tonight. Rey Mysterio. And we got the upper hand on Angelo Dawkins. Big right hand, big shots. And now Mysterio looking at fly in. Wheelbarrow Bulldog by Rey. And now Rey picking up Angelo Dawkins once again. Now what's he looking for? Beautiful kicks, beautiful strikes here. Look at Mysterio go. My days, he is going ham here. Now look at Rey. Look at Rey got Dawkins where he wants him. We could see new tag team champions. Mysterio dialing it up. There's the 619. Bust Dawkins wide open. And now the springboard frog splash. Covered by Rey. New champ perhaps. And there's Montez Ford breaking up the count. Saving his tag team partner and saving the gold for him and Dawkins. Let's make it Dawkins! The silencer of Mysterio to retain the titles. 2 count. Rey kicking out now. Getting the shoulder up just in the nick of time. Man, oh man. What a matchup in this one. Angelo Dawkins going to Irish whip Mysterio in the corner. Back in comes Montez Ford now. Frequent tags from the champions. And then Montez drop kick forward. Boom! And Dawkins splash rather. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins firmly in control here. Oh, missing that though. Not for long, missing the Cannibal Senton. And tag made, in comes Ali. And Ali, the beautiful head scissors takedown on Ford. Getting right back to his feet. And Ali, and a submission hold. Koji clutch on Montez. This could do it, and I'm breaking it up now. There's Angelo Dawkins, but a hurricane runner by Alien Dawkins. Stopped him in his tracks. Ali now picking up Montez. Montez missing. Montez, look at these shots and a beautiful spinning heel kick to Mustafa Ali. There's Montez looking for now, trying to slow down the pace in this tag team contest. Crowd very much 50-50 split on who they want to win tonight. And this matchup. And Montez in the corner. Absolutely showing off here. What a contest it has truly been. Ali to his feet. Ali shoulders down on board. A steel one schoolboy here for the tag team titles. 2 count on board. Oh my, that was close. Ford stays in it. Dawkins wants the tag. And now look at Ali. Springboard on the back of Montez Ford. Countered by Ford though. And a big clothesline down goes Ali. And picks him up again is Montez. What's he doing now? Big shots and the elbow down he goes again. Ali gets dropped. Wants to make the tag on to Rey Mysterio. He may just do, and he does. In comes Rey once again. Rey's here. Crucifix pin. In for the cover. This has to be it here. There's 2. And a kick out by Montez again. Almost seeing new champions. Oh, but Rey messing them up there with that moonsault out in the corner. Gets Montez rolled out. towards the apron. Montez with a forearm coming back in now. Springing back up into the float over DDT on Mysterio. And around in the corner right there with Ali. Ali chatting shit on Thor, but Thor with a running blockbuster on Mysterio. Here's the cover. Leg is hook, shoulders down, and Ali breaking it up with a count of one. And this incredible tag team encounter. Oh, but look at Montez, big elbow on Ali. Stops him in his tracks and stomping away on the heart and soul. Here is back in. Comes Angelo Dawkins. Mysterio and Dawkins, once again the legal superstars in this contest. Mysterio catching him. Look at Ray go here on Dawkins. Big shots connect. Dawkins not having it. Forearm connecting by Angelo. Mysterio with a knee. As Ford and Ali are battling on the outside of the ring here. Combustible elements in this tag team contest. Meanwhile, watch Ray. Oh, the Mexican destroyer to Dawkins. Both of them like an accordion, but Dawkins fires back as we're back from the break, folks. Big spear by Dawkins, and for the cover retain the gold kick out by Ray. What a battle tonight for the WWE World Tag Titles on Monday Night Raw. Mysterio and Ali giving the champs a fight of their life. Look at Ray out of the corner. Dawkins is there. Beautiful drop kick. We could see new tag team champions crowned, ladies and gentlemen. Irish Whip standing in the corner. Tag me. In comes Mustafa Ali. This is the moment, folks. This is the moment. Both men top rope, frog splash, leg drop combination. Ali sends Montez off the apron. Cover on Dawkins. Do we have new tag team champions? Score round 2. Kick out by Angelo Dawkins. You've got to be kidding me. What a tag team affair tonight. With the WWE tag team titles. But look at Dawkins. Wait a minute. Sky high to Ali. Shoulders down and it's Rey Mysterio breaking it up now. Oh my days. And Ali, wait a minute. Dropping him down. Big satellite DDT. And it was Montez. Oh, but Montez Ford going to stop Ali in his tracks. He went for the 450. He was going for the 450 to Angelo Dawkins. But he couldn't get it, ladies and gentlemen. Unreal, man. Unreal. And what's this, Ali? Oh, Hurricane Run on the outside. On Montez Ford. Coming back in. Dawkins right there. Nice arm drag by Mustafa Ali. Ford is down and out. Third time of the match now. Lightning spiral by Ali. Ali has got Dawkins set up in the drop zone. Heading to the top. This is the moment. We're going to see new tag team champions crown. Ali, 450 splash. And for the cover. Leg is hook, shoulders down. This is it. Scoring 2. Dawkins kicks out again. Where the hell is Angelo Dawkins finding this from, ladies and gentlemen? It's unbelievable. He has took so much punishment. He has taken pretty much everything in this matchup from both of these teams. But he fights back with a clothesline of Ali. Tag made Montez Ford back in. Once again, smart strategy. The fresh man of the team is back in as Ali Hurricane Rana. On to Ford. Tag back in as Ray. And this great tag team contest, which you gotta imagine is winding down here tonight. Big elbow by Montez Ford. Gonna Irish Whip Mysterio into the Prophet corner. Tag made, in comes Dawkins. We've seen this before. This is the move they used to win the gold and retain it the first time. Could retain it for them the second time. Beautiful electric chair blockbuster combination. Dawkins the legal man. Ali sent off the apron. Here's the coming like a hook, shoulders down, scoring 2. And the Street Profits retain the World Tag Team titles. 2 championship opportunities for the tag gold on PLE for Mysterio. And 2 failed attempts of winning tag team titles with 2 different tag team partners. The Street Profits proven to be too good and have too much experience in a tag team for Ali and Mysterio to contend with here tonight. No matter how good they are, they are able to walk out the Profits, that is, still the World Tag Team Champions for the Monday Night Raw brand. What a matchup here tonight, live at King of the Ring in Miami. These 2 teams giving it all they have here tonight. And we still have so much action to come on King of the Ring this evening. You don't want to miss a second of it. But what a contest, man. That was a hell of a matchup. Ford and Dawkins, proud of their achievements, still the tag team champions. Who's going to take the gold off of them two boys? We're going to have to wait and see as we roll on tonight from King of the Ring live in Miami. The celebrations begin for Ford and Dawkins. They're going to be out to early hours of tomorrow morning celebrating their win. They're still the champs as they want the smoke. Ford and Dawkins stand tall tonight at King of the Ring style, the World Tag Team Champions.
Still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we already saw an incredible Women's Championship match from the SmackDown side. We're going to see another one for the Raw side, where the Women's World title is on the line as the champion, the man Becky Lynch, defends against the number one contender, Alexa Bliss. That's a lot later on tonight, live at King of the Ring. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Intercontinental Championship of SmackDown on the line. Going to be a technical masterclass. This champion Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, defends as gold against the Rising Star, the half Series Breakout Star of the Year, as voted by you guys, the fans, Chad Gable. It comes up right now. Thank you to Samantha Irvin. Here we go. Going to be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. Intercontinental Championship on the line here tonight. And here comes the challenger, Ashush Avengu. There you go, see? Chad Gable is here, the number one contender who's been on the rise. As I said, folks, as voted by you guys, the fans. The half-series breakout star of the year. He was on a losing streak. He was at 0-10 at one point in this series. Turned it around, defeated Kurt Angle as mentor. Started teaming with Angle. Losing a couple of opportunities to win tag gold with Kurt. Then turning his back and betraying Angle. And going it alone once again. And now he finds himself in an Intercontinental Championship matchup tonight on a PLE spotlight. In the last PLE Gable was in his first singles match in a PLE. Chad Gable was able to defeat Kurt Angle once again for the second time in this series, making him tap out to the devastating Angle lock, which Angle uses to tap out his many adversaries. Gable done it to him. He put Angle away with his own maneuver. And now, after winning a triple threat matchup a few weeks ago on SmackDown by defeating Chris Jericho and Mr. Money in the Bank Daniel Bryan, he is here fighting the Intercontinental Champion, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, for the Intercontinental Championship. And this is Dunne's 8th defense of the gold since winning it at SummerSlam. 7 successful defenses already for the Intercontinental Champion Pete Dunne, putting away his good friend Tyler Bate, Chris Jericho, Sheamus, Bobby Fish, Adam Cole, Andrade, and this past week on SmackDown, none other than Kurt Angle himself. Gable is next. Will he be the next victim, or will he be the man to take the gold from the Bruiserweight who has really turned his career around ever since winning that championship in the vacant gauntlet match at SummerSlam? Dunne has held the Intercontinental Championship for 168 days and counting, and looks to make it even more than that tonight. But like I said, this one, folks, is going to be a great contest, a technical masterpiece of action between Chad Gable and Pete Dunne tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. Big time match tonight here live in Miami at King of the Ring Premium Live event for the Intercontinental Championship of SmackDown. Going to be a fun one, folks. This crowd really hyped up for it, as am I. Is that what they are fighting for, ladies and gentlemen? The beautiful, prestigious, and coveted, that right there, WWE Intercontinental Championship of SmackDown. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable! And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Peter Dunne!
Thank you, Samantha. Here we go. Crowd is ready, as am I. This is going to be a fun one for the Intercontinental Championship tonight. Adrian Butler assigned the duty tonight. He's been great as our official. Pete Dunne handing his championship over to him. And this contest allows Chad Gable to have one final look at it before this matchup begins. He could be walking out with it tonight. Let's find out. Championship on the line. after King of the Ring, folks, we will be building towards Survivor Series Premium Live event. So whoever the Intercontinental Champion is, they're going to end up taking on the United States Champion one-on-one in a brand supremacy matchup at Survivor Series. Currently, the US Champion on Raw is the megastar LA Knight. He's not defending his championship tonight, but he will in a few weeks' time, building up towards Survivor Series to see who the US champ is to go against the IC champ, which will end up being probably one of these superstars if no one else takes it from them in the weeks to come. But for Survivor Series PLE, which will be our next one, live emanating from Houston, Texas. And a nice DDT there from Chad Gable, who says a thank you, but nobody said you're welcome. Pete Dunne gonna kick him in the face. Beautiful punt kick for his troubles. And there's a Sayuru suplex by the Intercontinental Champion. And now Dunne gonna take Gable down. And talk about two men who have really turned their career around. Both of these men at the start of the series, nothing but an afterthought. They were absolutely nothing but an afterthought. They didn't do anything for nobody. They weren't in championship conversations. Now look at them, both strapping out tonight. And a big headlining matchup here tonight at King of the Ring in Miami with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Chad Gable getting the best of Pete Dunne off that exchange. And now clotheslines him to the floor. Gable in control here. And now Chad Gable looking to fly here with the Intercontinental title. The line on the top base. So I see that to the outside. Beautifully done by Chad Gable. Thank you. Gable looking good here. And they're going to send Pete Dunne on the ring here. And this IC title clash. Top rope goes Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship here. Looking to fly. What's Gable got him made? And a double axe handle from the top. And for the cover now. For the title. Can Gable do it? Do we have a new champion? One count only. Kick out by the Bruiserweight. Yeah, Dunne not going to stay down like that. But Chad Gable trying to wear him down. We saw it this past week with Kurt Angle doing this to Pete Dunne. And Gable might be more fresh than Pete Dunne is. Of course, 48 hours ago, Dunne enrolled in an incredible battle with Kurt Angle for the Intercontinental Championship. And now he is going to have to face another man with incredible technical abilities and Olympic level athletic prowess in the form of Chad Gable. But look at Pete Dunne here. Got him in the arm bomb. I've seen this a lot from the Bruiserweight. The calculated mind games by Dunne, the joint manipulation. Loves targeting limbs and body parts. He takes pleasure in it. And Chad Gable not going to feel very pleasurable after that. He almost got his arm ripped out of his socket. And now Pete Dunne into a submission now. Triangle armbar. Got him here. Got the head and arm triangle on Gable. Gable in trouble. Will Dunne retain the Intercontinental title? Will Gable tap here? Adrian Butler right there. And Gable able to fight out of it. And look at Chad now. Picking him up. And there's a big slam there out of it. Using the strength. Just slamming him right down in the back of his head. And then Gable kick to the knee. Rolling through. Shoulders down. A steel one here. For the Intercontinental title kick out by Pete Dunne. And now Gable missing that knee strike. Pete Dunne right there and a step up enziguri by the Intercontinental Champion. Stopping Gable right where he stands. And now Pete Dunne kicks him in center of the ring. Dunne to retain the gold. Set out powerbomb by the Bruiserweight. In for the cover. Shoulders down. Beautiful penny predicament kick out by Chad Gable. This match rolls on for the Intercontinental title. And now Pete Dunne, what's he doing now? Oh, double foot stomp again. Rolling back. Is the Bruiserweight stomping away now on him. And what has Pete Dunne got in mind here, folks? Pete Dunne flying and missing completely. Well, Chad Gable might take advantage from that one. And wow, and look at Gable, there it is. Beautifully done. And again, Pete Dunne rolling to the outside. Gable thanking the crowd who are doing nothing but booing this man. But he's going to fly and try and make them in the respect of Chad Gable. Big tope suicida right in front of us by the challenger for the Intercontinental title. Gable now back into the ring. Dunne right there though. Dunne big shot and an enziguri step up style by the champion, and now steps and walks right over the prone body of Chad Gable in the midst of this Intercontinental Championship contest tonight. And a Pete Dunne flying through the sky. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked shoulder down on Gable. Scoring 2. Kick out by Chad Gable. And in the midst of this recording, ladies and gentlemen, in the midst of me bringing you the commentary for this great event, King of the Ring, we have gained another subscriber. We're now currently at 303 subscribers. Thank you very much. We're getting there. We are on the rise. We want to get even better, even bigger here as this series progresses and as we progress on the 2K26 following this series' finale as well. Gable heading up to the top rope after taking Pete Dunne down to the mat. Top goes Gable. Moonsault connects for the Intercontinental title. Well, let's do it. Chad Gable get the win here. Scoring 2 on the Bruiserweight who kicks out. Pete Dunne stays alive but tried to roll to the outside. Gable not having it. And now Pete Dunne. Beautifully done there by the Bruiserweight. Monkey flip. Gable down and out stomping away now, and look at what Pete Dunne doing. Oh Jesus, look at that. Busted him open there is Pete Dunne. A crimson mask on Gable is now shown as Pete Dunne getting some adulation from this crowd tonight. Sold out in Miami at King of the Ring. And of course, let's not forget a massive main event tonight. The People's Champ, The Rock, the hometown boy, challenging for the WWE Championship against undefeated champion Drew McIntyre. That's later on tonight. But right now it's the Intercontinental Championship on the line. It's Pete Dunne, it's Chad Gable going tip for tap for the gold. And then Pete Dunne, big forearm, looking to retain the title here. The better reigns. That's how he beat Angle this past week. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down to retain the gold. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Gable. This Intercontinental title match rolls on tonight. My days. I thought Pete Dunne had it there, but now Gable rolling to the outside. It looks like Pete Dunne now looking to fly. We've saw Gable do that twice already. Now it's the time for the Bruiserweight to take flight. Tope Suicida right in front of us here at ringside. Making us stand up once again. God damn, I just want to sit down and enjoy some good wrestling for the Intercontinental title tonight at King of the Ring. Live in Miami. Dunne heads to the top rope to retain the gold. Big knee drop on Gable. Right on the chest. Here's the cover now. For the win to retain the title, and Gable stays in it once again. Pete Dunne's in disbelief. Chad Gable though rolls through, and Gable again with that rolling kick right on the top of the head of the Bruiserweight. Picking up Pete Dunne to his feet now. Irish Whip going to send him into the corner. What's Gable got in mind here? Oh boy, going to turn Pete Dunne around. Dunne's in trouble. Chad Gable to become the brand new IC champ. The Chaos Theory in the corner. O'Connor Old German for the gold. 2 count. Kick out by the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne stays in it. Gable can't believe it. Gable's pissed. But you're going to stay on him, Chad. That's exactly what he's going to do now. The Olympic background of Gable now kicking in. And now throwing Pete Dunne over the ring. And look at this, Chad Gable getting all serious now. Straps are down. But Pete Dunne to his feet. Gonna stop Gable in his tracks in this championship affair. There's the bitter end. Or sorry, the X-Plex by Dunne rather. To retain though. And a kick out by Gable. Very powerful kick out as well. By the challenger in this contest. And then Pete Dunne gonna pick up Chad Gable. Gable will catch him with an elbow. And then here comes Chad. There's a big clothesline. Second one finds its mark. And a Pete Dunne gonna swat him away at the last chance. Oh, again, right after that cut. The exposed, bloody face, crimson mask of Chad Gable. Gable will kick it out of the leg. And smart strategy to maybe soften him up and maybe try to soften him up for the ankle lock later on. Which what secured Chad Gable an opportunity tonight for the Intercontinental Championship, making Chris Jericho tap out, and of course making Angle tap out back in Armageddon to the ankle lock, and it peeked up from the top, rope to the outside, went for the double axe handle, and Chad Gable going to make him pay, and sends him right into the barricade here at ringside. And now Gable going to send him right here next to us at ringside. Gable's right there in the big kick. My days, right next to us here, Chad Gable now picking up the Intercontinental Champion. And we're going to send him into the steel steps here. Gable coming back into the ring, but you can't win the Intercontinental title by count out, Chad. You're going to have to break the count or just hope and pray that Pete Dunne gets back to his feet and Dunne is getting up. As Adrian Butler's on a count of 7 now. Bruiserweight back into the ring. And then Pete Dunne, schoolboy here, to retain the Intercontinental title in this incredible contest. Scoring 2, kick out by Chad Gable. And then Pete Dunne there. Oh, beautiful kick though by Gable. Right up the top of the head of Pete Dunne. Clothesline once again. Gable trying to fight back. Here in this one, ducks the line from Dunne. Super kick finds its mark. Chad Gable now
has his opportunity. Picking up Don. Look at the strength. The gut wrenching face first goes Don. Well, let's do it for the Intercontinental title. Do we have a new champion? 2 count Kaka. Unbelievable, Pete Dunne. Able to stay in it. Able to stay alive. 168 days as champion and counting. And it might stay on the shoulder and the waist of the Bruiserweight. But that's if Chad Gable doesn't have anything to say about it, but he certainly does. He always has something to say. The loudmouth, brash, cocky, arrogant superstar from Minneapolis. Gable now. Heading up to the top rope for the Intercontinental title. Big flying clothesline on Dunne, who tried his best to block but just couldn't. The Dunne back to his feet. Big shots by the Bruiserweight. Center of the ring to retain the gold. That's the move that won him the gold. Will it make him retain? Better ends. Beautiful penny predicament on Gable. Storming to kick out. You've got to be kidding me. Chad Gable still in it. And Gable, shoulders down. Victory roll for the title to steal one. Kick out by Dunne. Holy smokes. And now look at Gable. Gable's got the ankle lock. Gable's got the ankle lock. He's got the ankle lock on Dunne. He's got him here. This could do it. This is it over the ropes. Pete Dunne able to grab the ropes. Good veteran instincts there. Is Chad Gable going to take him right back into the ankle lock? But once again, the ropes. Holy smokes, and Dunne trying to roll out of harm's way here, but Gable, third time of the match, right back into the ankle lock. Not right back into the ankle lock, but this time, just got a firm squeeze on the Intercontinental Champion's leg. Will it be enough? Dunne, pretty quickly going to fade out of it. Nicely done by the Bruiserweight. Dunne now clothesline, there it is. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion firing up now. Hitting a second gear, and that's contest, and a clothesline off the ropes, flying style on Gable. Picking up the number 1 contender. Challenger's in trouble now. Facing the wrath of the second X-Plex. Dunne covers now to retain the Intercontinental title. 2 count on Gable and another kick out. Oh, Jesus. What a war tonight, folks. For the Intercontinental title. Pete Dunne setting Gable up for the end here. Forearm connects and there's the better end. Good night, Chad. That'll do it. Dunne to retain. There's 2. And a kick out again. Oh my God. Chad Gable is still in it. Somehow, someway, stays alive. Pete Dunne doesn't know what the hell to do. But now Dunne. Big boot washes in the corner. By the Intercontinental champing her head down the corner from the middle row. Flying in on Gable. Looking for the second time, and this time Chad moves out the way. And then you, Chad Gable's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. And I watch Chad Gable. What's he thinking here, folks? Oh my God, the tippy top rope. Oh my God. Oh my, the German suplex on the top. Making Dunne flip. Landing face first, the crowd chanting, this is awesome indeed it is, for the Intercontinental title. Gable up the rope with a moonsault. Cover. 2 count. No! Kick out again by Dunne. Unbelievable. What an IC title match tonight in Miami. At King of the Ring. Dunne though. Small package to retain like this. There's 2. Will he get him? No, he won't. What a battle tonight. Intercontinental title hanging in the balance. Gable and Dunne putting on a clinic. Big shots from Chad Gable. And out center of the ring. Gable's got the ankle. He's picked the ankle of Dunne. That says that. Rick baited it now. Center of the ring. Nowhere for the chap to go. Will this be it? Will Chad Gable be crowned the new Intercontinental champ? Dunne's in trouble. Adrian Butler right there. What's the Bruiserweight gonna do? He's screaming in agony. Gable's got that cinched in tight. Do we have a new champion? And he done it. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. We have a new Intercontinental champion. The Bruiserweight has been dethroned, ladies and gentlemen. The man who was picked and voted by you, the fans. The half-series breakout star has just won his first piece of hardware here in this Universe Mode series. On episode 196 of this Universe Mode, Chad Gable is the brand new Intercontinental Champion. What a huge one for Chad. Congratulations going out to him. Incredible match tonight. Incredible fight for Don. And that was just an awesome contest tonight. Big up, Chad Gable. But ladies and gentlemen, still to come, it is your finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Raw representative AJ Styles, SmackDown representative Seth freaking Rollins. They do battle for a No Mercy rematch later on tonight in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. But coming up next, very interesting clash for the world title as Uncle Howdy challenges the dominant world champion of Raw, Samoa Joe, with Bray Wyatt in the corner of the challenger. World title on the line next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor, for the introductions. Here we go. This is by far, without any shadow of a doubt, the most interesting matchup in the championship title reign thus far of World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe. He has never faced an opponent quite like Uncle Howdy, unless you might want to argue, yes, he has, because he's faced Bray Wyatt a number of times. But that's the closest he's ever going to get to a superstar like this. Clearly out of this world, and he's only had one official matchup here in this series, defeating Jon Moxley last week and the main event of Monday Night Raw almost 2 weeks ago now. And there you see Bray Wyatt with him. He is telling Wyatt to follow him to the ring. That's exactly what he does as Uncle Howdy looks to dethrone Samoa Joe for the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Here live in Miami at King of the Ring. It is such a scene tonight. It's such a visual, seeing this man walk out to the ring with Bray Wyatt by his side. Samoa Joe been feuding with the Wyatts ever since after Armageddon. And now Uncle Howdy has a chance to dethrone Samoa Joe tonight for the world title. Joe has been champion since WrestleMania. He has been a hell of a champion at that. But tonight, Uncle Howdy could take absolutely everything away from the world champ Samoa Joe. And that's exactly what he's trying to do in this one. Joe, so far at least, the longest reigning champion in Universe Mode history. He looks to remain that here tonight. Here he is, Uncle Howdy the challenger, looking to win the world title, something that Bray Wyatt couldn't do a number of weeks ago. Live on Monday Night Raw, can Uncle Howdy do it? We're going to have to wait and see, folks, with this World Championship clash set to take place tonight in Miami at King of the Ring. But here comes the dominant World Heavyweight Champion who has only ever been pinned twice in this Universe Mode series. He is the Samoan Submission Machine, the Moash Monster, your World Champion, Samoa Joe. Joe won the Royal Rumble all the way back on the very start of this series. Went on to win the main event of WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar and become World Champion. And he's been the champion since WrestleMania, of course, and held the gold for 322 days. By far the longest reign as champ thus far here in this series, and looks to make it even longer tonight. We know Pete Dunne's Intercontinental Championship reign just came to an end at 168 days in her previous matchup against Chad Gable, but tonight is for the world title of Raw. Samoa Joe with a 322 reign day as champion. 322 day reign as champ. Uncle Howdy looking to end that reign tonight. Will certainly be an upset, but an upset I am certainly welcome for. Here we go, folks. Crowd ready for this big time matchup. For that right there, the beautiful, prestigious, and coveted WWE World Heavyweight Championship overall. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Samoa Joe.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor. Samoa Joe never gets bored of the championship introduction. He's here each and every PLE to defend his championship, and has already defended his championship against a whole host of talented competitors each and every time he has put that belt on the line. Of course, defeating Kurt Angle and John Cena at Backlash in a triple threat match. Kurt Angle in a singles match at No Mercy. Beat Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank. Beat Brock Lesnar in a WrestleMania rematch at Bad Blood. Beat Finn Balor at SummerSlam. Beat LA Knight in a matchup on Raw. And beat Bray Wyatt in a world title match on Raw as well. 7 successful defences for Samoa Joe thus far as world champion. Let's see if he can make it 8 here tonight against Uncle Howdy as this matchup underway for the World Heavyweight title. Howdy starting off hard at the gate as he punches the midsection of Samoa Joe here in this one. Look at that, Samoa Joe out of it now, and Joe running neck breaker by the champ. On to Uncle Howdy, picking up Uncle Howdy now. What's he got in mind here? If it looks like a big boo! Right in the top of the head now, and Joe elbow drop to the chest by the world champion Joe. And oh no, we saw him do this a number of weeks back in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. We'll see it again. The deadlift power bombs to Uncle Howdy. Samoa Joe done about 13 of this move to Joe Gacy in that 2-on-1 handicap matchup a number of weeks ago, and we'll see 3 in a row to Uncle Howdy, but Howdy able to take him away before Joe can do any more damage. And now Howdy gonna clothesline the world champion to the floor now. And now look at Uncle Howdy flying to the outside. Slingshot cross body. Caught the world champion right in the back. And a big forearm shot to the back of the head now. Followed by a second by the challenger Howdy. It's a weird sentence. Uncle Howdy, the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship against a whole host of talented competitors. Nothing against Howdy. He is talented, but he's a creepy individual. But he certainly could be the creepy individual to take the world title away from the hands of the Samoan Submission Machine, especially with moves like that. Unbelievable. Whisper in the wind by Howdy. Here's the cover kick out by the world champ Samoa Joe. Adrian Butler was right there to kill the count. He's been tremendous tonight as our official. Samoa Joe, big running knee strike onto Uncle Howdy, grabbing the challenger now, big backbreaker, another one, and now gonna throw him all the way around the ring. And now a beautiful senton by Joe, the greatest hits in the world champion now. They're being shown off here tonight at King of the Ring. Nice clothesline on the outside. Uncle Howdy may look to fly once again, but this time Joe moving out of harm's way off the slingshot crossbody attempt by Uncle Howdy. And now we see the big man do this each and every time he's in the ring. He ain't going to be in the ring for long because he flies to the outside. Hit the top base to a seat of the floor right in front of us here at ringside. On his opponent and challenger tonight for the world title, Uncle Howdy. Joe now back in control against Howdy. Grabbing him and going to send that challenger into the corner. Big jab by Joe. And now here it is. There's that big enziguri by Samoa Joe. Looking to floor over Howdy. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down, scoring 2 and out. Oh man, that was very close. I was about to say that'll be it, but not yet. And Samoa Joe looking to inflict more damage now. And right back to the well. Once again goes Joe with a deadlift power bombs. That's the 4th of the match. And the 5th now by Joe connecting. And Joe having his fun here tonight. Coming up next tonight at King of the Ring. The finals of the King of the Ring tournament will be coming up. Raw's AJ Styles, SmackDown Seth Rollins, No Mercy rematch. This time for the King of the Ring. But look at Samoa Joe here. I believe this is number 7 or 8 of the matchup. Big deadlift powerbomb on Uncle Howdy. There's another one by Joe. And Samoa Joe is dominating him here. Uncle Howdy cannot get in a second gear in this championship matchup as Bray Wyatt on the outside looks on in disbelief. Look at Joe. Another brutal powerbomb. And he ain't done yet. I believe there's number 13 by Joe. Holy smokes. And again with 13 incredible power bombs. But look at Uncle Howdy. Where the hell did he kill that from? Sister Abigail on the champ, and a kick out immediately by Joe. A Sister Abigail. But now Howdy
Dragon Sleeper, the world champion, but the ropes are right there. How'd he go for the cover? Has he made him wheezy enough to get the win? Has he weakened the champ enough? No! Kick out by Joe. Not gonna be enough to put away the Samoan submission machine in this one. And now stomping away on to the champion now in this contest. Big vicious forearm strikes. Connecting there by Uncle Howdy right at the back of the neck of Samoa Joe. Joe getting to his feet. Clothesline now, sending him in the corner. And look at Samoa Joe on fire here. Big back fist spinning style by the world champion now. Got Howdy up on the top. Muscle Buster by Joe. Took a lot of himself in the process. Into the cover now, one arm draped over Howdy to retain the world title. Scoring 2. Not enough. Howdy staying in it. Uncle Howdy able to muster up enough courage and resilience to kick out. And Samoa Joe not happy. He's looking to take out his frustration on Bray Wyatt on the outside. He just kicked Wyatt against the barricade. And now he's got Bray Wyatt on the floor here. Samoa Joe, big headbutt on the outside on Bray. But you gotta focus on your opponent. Uncle Howdy on the inside of the ring. And Howdy's looking to take advantage. Uncle Howdy, jackknife pin to steal it for the world title. Scoring 2, that would have been a massive upset. But it's a kick out nonetheless by Samoa Joe as Howdy stomps on the leg of the world champion. Smart strategy, keep the big man off his feet. Man can't walk, man can't fight. And now Uncle Howdy grabbing the arm and bam! Dropping the head to the mat, into the cover now. Howdy for the world title. This could be huge here. Scoring 2 and the champ again. Who once again gets the shoulder up. It's not over yet. Howdy now, metal rope. World champ in trouble. Oh, missing the double axe handle. Joe is right there. Big double spinning back fist. Irish whip into the corner. Once again, second time that. Swashing him, and there's the enziguri by the world champ Joe. Joe now setting up Howdy here for the beginning of the end to retain the world heavyweight title. Joe looking to lock in. The cocaine clutch. Can he get it here? Big right hand. He's got it. He's cinching it in here. And down goes Howdy. Wrapping the legs over him now. This is going to be it. Joe to retain the title here. Will Howdy tap out? If he does, Joe once again walks out world champion. We'll have a 322-day reign and counting as world champion. Oh, but look at this. Howdy. He may be fading here. He's been locked in this manoeuvre a long ass time. Adrian Butler right there to see if he taps out or passes out through to the pain. But Uncle Howdy looking to stay alive. And now Howdy rolls through. And a penny predicament. Howdy for the title. 2 count kick out by Joe. Oh, Uncle Howdy almost becoming the new world champ. But look at Howdy now. Gonna send Joe into the corner. And now Howdy in shades of Bray Wyatt dancing around the ring with a world heavyweight champion straight in to the Sister Abigail for the title. This is the moment. Leg hook, shoulders down, scoring 2. Not enough again. Samoa Joe once again staying alive, and now Howdy the outside on the ground to Joe this time. Takes him out with a slingshot splash on the floor. And now Uncle Howdy sends Joe back in. World title hanging in the balance. Howdy now. Snapmare. Dragon Sleeper submission. Will Joe be out of it? Do we have a world heavyweight champion? It's Uncle Howdy and the Wyatts taking over Monday Night Raw here. Joe's in trouble. Look at the talk in the neck of the world champion. The official Adrian Butler right there to see if Joe taps or passes out due to the pain. If he does, Uncle Howdy walks out the new world heavyweight champion. And we'll have our second title change of the night. But Samoa Joe gonna fight up, as he always does. Being an incredible, courageous champion as always. Joe big spinning back elbow now. Here we go. Both men bringing that heavy leather offense. A slugfest on deck tonight at King of the Ring live in Miami. As they're throwing big heavy leather offense. Back and forth shots, trading blows. And the rest of this World Heavyweight Championship contest. Big right hand from Uncle Howdy. Samoa Joe fires back with one of his own. And there's Uncle Howdy with a shot. And now Samoa Joe, who clearly had the fanfare from the crowd tonight. He doesn't always, but in this case, this scenario against Howdy, he certainly does. The crowd firmly behind the world champion. And the Moa's monster, Samoa Joe. And now look at this big hockey fight here tonight. Live in Miami with the world title hanging in the balance. Huge world title match tonight. Big jabs, big strikes. Samoa Joe getting the upper hand of Uncle Howdy. And then back in to the Coquina clutch. Second time of the match. Joe's got it. Joe's got it cinched in. Howdy's in trouble. This is gotta be it. Samoa Joe to retain the world title. Coquina clutch again. Adrian Butler, the official right there. If Howdy taps out or passes out, Samoa Joe will once again retain the World Heavyweight title for 8 straight times this series. But Howdy once again gets out of it. Back into a penny predicament. Howdy for the title. To steal one. And a kick it again by Joe. Joe's going to keep his head on a swivel at all times. Especially since he just got hit with another Sister Abigail by Howdy. The cover. The 2. And another kick out by Joe. So close to seeing a world champion crown. Uncle Howdy almost had it in the bag, folks. What a contest. Howdy's not letting up yet. He's not letting up yet. He's setting up Joe for one final blow here, but Joe catching him. Big back elbow striking. That might be the beginning of the end for Uncle Howdy's championship aspirations tonight. Joe got him with a big kick in the corner. The patented vintage kick from the Samoan submission machine. Another world heavyweight champion. Gonna send Uncle Howdy into the corner now. This has gotta be it. It's all over for Howdy. Here he goes. Howdy in trouble. Joe got him up and there's the muscle buster. Here's the cover. Joe to retain the gold tonight. Scoring 2 and gets the win. That'll do it. Samoa Joe is still the world heavyweight champion. 8 successful championship defenses for the world champion. And his 322-day reign as champ is gonna be even longer because he is once again still the champ tonight. Not even a mysterious figure, not even a spooky motherfucker like Uncle Howdy can take the world championship away from the undeniable and unpredictable and unstoppable force that is our world heavyweight champion of Monday Night Raw, Samoa Joe. Congratulations on Joe for the huge win and huge retention of his championship. Great matchup, great effort from Howdy. Here tonight live in Miami at King of the Ring. The ladies and gentlemen, still to come a massive main event. The Rock and Drew McIntyre collide here live in Miami in the People's Champ's hometown. He takes on undefeated champion Drew McIntyre tonight. It's your main event, and it's still to come live at King of the Ring. Speaking of King of the Ring, it's time for the King of the Ring tournament finals as Raw's AJ Styles and SmackDown's Seth Rollins collide for the King of the Ring trophy. Who's going to take it? Let's find out. Here we go, man. This is a huge King of the Ring, but they can challenge for their brand's top championship at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event later on in the series. And here comes former Universal Champion looking to get another crack at World Title Gold. The man that beat Bobby Roode in the semi-finals earlier on tonight. The phenomenal AJ Styles representing Monday Night Raw.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Here we go, man. Finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Styles has beaten Buddy Matthews, Randy Orton, and Bobby Roode on the Raw bracket. He's the winner of the Raw bracket. And he looks to get back to championship glory once again. Of course, Styles' 233-day reign as World Heavyweight Champion. Winning it all the way back at our very first episode of the series. The Royal Rumble. Losing it at SummerSlam to Drew McIntyre in the main event. Tonight, looks to get another opportunity at World Title Gold, but the way it's looking right now, he's a Raw star. He will challenge Samoa Joe at the Rumble if Joe's still World Champ by then for the World Title. But if this man wins it, he will challenge Drew McIntyre at the Rumble for the WWE title if McIntyre's still champion by then. It's anything goes here, and these two men main event and no mercy for the Universal Championship. Back earlier on in the series, they go at it again. Styles won that contest. Can Rollins get his win back? We find out who is more fresh. Rollins started the show. Styles immediately followed Rollins' match. So both men equally as fresh, you may think. But we find out who's more fresh.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth
mean, it might not really be down to who's more fresh. It might just be down to pure skill, pure wit, pure fight, pure determination between these two top tier athletes, rather. Top tier performers, top class acts on each of their brand. Of course, Styles originally a part of the SmackDown brand. He was the face of SmackDown, being the Universal Champion for 233 days. Seth freaking Rollins, also originally a part of the SmackDown brand. Styles now on Raw. And ever since coming to Raw, it's not really looked good for him, but a win here tonight against Rollins, winning the King of the Ring tournament and getting a championship opportunity in the future, a guaranteed title shot, is all to play for Styles in this one, and it's surely all that AJ Styles is going to be thinking about in this matchup. He knows how to beat Rollins. He's done it before. Can he do it again? Regardless of already wrestling tonight, the same can be said with Seth Rollins. He's already wrestled tonight, and he's wrestling a man who he's lost to in the past. It's not looking good for Seth, but we find out if Seth Rollins can pull off the win against Styles tonight, or if Styles makes it 2-0 against Rollins and wins the King of the Ring tournament. Matchup underway. Here we go, the finals of the King of the Ring. Styles and Rollins going at it right here, right now, live in Miami. And look at Rollins sling blade. Back to his feet on Styles, nicely done. And this King of the Ring tournament final matchup. And the King of the Ring tournament has been incredible. Seth freaking Rollins defeating John Cena, Braun Breaker, and Finn Balor to get here all the way to the finals, and has already busted open the phenomenal AJ Styles. I believe he may have been bleeding in his previous match with Bobby Roode, and that cut just got wounded right back up. It just got back open because of Seth Rollins' big knee right to the temple, to the ground, with phenomenal one. And a beautiful rolling forearm now, discus elbow. Oh, but AJ Styles going to clothesline Seth down, gets right back to his feet, however. And a AJ Styles going to big toss on the Seth freaking Rollins. Nice kick right to the calf now. And then picks him up. Look at the strength of AJ Styles. Oh, Shigeru. Oh, another running neck breaker to a seated Rollins in for the cover to become King of the Ring here. He's counting a 1 count and a kick out by Seth. Now AJ Styles, nice kicks on Rollins here. Irish whip, gonna send him to the corner. Nicely done by AJ. Got Seth perched up on the tippy top rope. What is the phenomenal one thinking in the King of the Ring finals here? AJ Styles got him up. Superplex by the phenomenal one. It's these two men, second ever matchup on PLE against each other. And they are going to put on a war. They're not on the same brand anymore, but they're still fighting here. And this one, as AJ Styles flies through the sky with a tope con heel over the outside on Rollins. The crowd loving it, chatting, this is awesome. What a hell of a night it has been tonight at King of the Ring Premium Live Event. I appreciate you all for joining us. What a show here this evening. Styles back into the ring now. Big kick on Seth Rollins. Went for another one. Rollins able to avoid that one. Knife edge chop. Big strikes by Seth. And the Revolution knee strike by the Visionary. Cover to become king here. 2 count on Styles, who kicks out. Surprised he got 2, as AJ Styles been all over Rollins for the majority of this contest. But Rollins going to get back on the attack now. Nice neck breaker. Down goes Styles. Looking to fly in. Beautiful springboard. Twisting with a corkscrew splash. Covered by Seth. 2 count again. Kick out by Styles. These two are world-class athletes, world-class performers, some of the best wrestlers in the world. 2 of the best. And now AJ Styles, beautiful delayed vertical suplex. Styles now, it's his turn to get Seth Rollins a little taste of his own medicine. Big knee right in the top of the head of Seth. Big kick though by Seth, right in the top of the head of Styles. Suckered him in. And now Seth freaking Rollins, we saw him do this to Finn Balor earlier on tonight. We'll see it again on Styles. Face first off the bottom turn, of the bottom rope rather. Beautifully done off the alley-oop by Rollins. And now Seth got Styles in his sights, and the outside with a tope con halo, nicely done by Rollins. Man, oh man. And now Seth going to send AJ back into the ring now. AJ slowly getting to his feet. Seth Rollins right there, soaking in the love and adulation for this sold out crowd tonight as he springboards sending these Styles right in the face. Somehow AJ getting to his feet though. And now Seth freaking Rollins going to Irish whip AJ Styles, sends him into the corner. What is the Visionary looking for here in this one? Oh, we didn't see him do this to Finn Balor earlier on in the semi-finals in our opening contest. We'll see him do it to Styles here in this one in the finals. Rollins, superplex off the top and floating over into a Falcon Arrow. Vintage Seth to be king of the ring. Kick out by Styles. Very close call there. You gotta imagine both world champions are looking in closely, but at the same time, the WWE champ, the undefeated champ, Drew McIntyre, will defend his championship against People's Champ, The Rock. The great one, the final boss, Miami's own. Later on tonight, there's that brainbuster from AJ Styles as well, followed by that knee to the temple again on Seth freaking Rollins. We saw Styles do that brainbuster to Rude, which preluded to the phenomenal forearm, which got him the win and put him forward into this finals against Rollins here in this one. Neck breaker by AJ Styles, who's looking good, looking to fly once again. And there's that big springboard moonsault. Caught Rollins in the back. Here's the cover. Hooking the leg, shoulders down to become king of the ring here. Scoring only a 1 and a kick out. Thought it would have been a 2, but Rollins able to check that kick. Schoolboy by Seth for the victory here to become king. Styles could be done. Scoring 2. Styles kicks out. Very close call. AJ getting to his feet. Seth Rollins right there though. AJ catch him with a shot and a center of the ring. AJ Styles calf crusher submission hold. Calf crusher on Rollins. Got the leg in trouble. The official Adrian Butler right there to see if Seth taps out or passes out due to the pain. And if Styles wins king of the ring, but Rollins able to elbow his way free. Out of the back. Nice shot by Seth. Big strikes now by the Visionary. And now grabbing him again. What's Rollins got a 9-second time of the matchup. Connects with the alley face first. Goes AJ Styles as Rollins. Absolutely loving it here tonight, but you shouldn't be taunting when you're in that ring with AJ Styles. Bobby Roode done that earlier on, and he learned a valuable lesson. And now AJ Styles going to teach Rollins a lesson of his own right. Big forearm out of the corner, and flies again with a springboard moonsault from the middle rope. Styles in for the cover to become king of the ring. Scoring 2 and a world title shot of the Rumble. Kick out by Seth once again. Tremendous match. These two have incredible, impeccable chemistry in the ring, and Rollins might look to put it to an end here. The curb stomp in the center of the ring. Rollins in for the cover to become king of the ring here. That's gonna do it. 2 good on Styles, who kicks out. Unbelievable. How the hell are these two men taking out of everything? Especially since they've already both wrestled tonight. And part of the King of the Ring tournament. Rollins beating Balor in your opening contest in the SmackDown semi-finals. Styles beating Bobby Roode right after that matchup in the Raw semi-finals. And neither man giving an inch, wanting to lose tonight. Middle rope Phoenix splash by Rollins. Cover once again to become king. Well, let's do it. Kick out again by Styles. And that is why you never count out the phenomenal one. That is why he was the inaugural Universal Champion, and he held it for an incredible 233 days. But of course we know World Champion Samoa Joe has passed that record at 322 days and counting now, after retaining in our previous matchup here tonight. Rollins gets hit with Sterling DDT, and now AJ on the apron, the same move that got him to the finals by beating Bobby Roode. There's the phenomenal forearm. Here's the cover to beat Rollins for the second time in that series to win King of the Ring, and Rollins kicks out again. What an incredible matchup tonight, live in Miami. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna go on to win King of the Ring? If Styles wins, he challenges for the world title at the Rumble. If Rollins wins, he challenges for the WWE title at the Rumble. Huge fight field tonight here at King of the Ring. Styles missing that knee strike. He's done it way too many times, and Rollins going to make him pay. Big forearm smash followed by a second, and a sling blade finds its mark. Nicely done by Seth. And now the same way he done this in the Balor match, and he immediately followed with a splash, the same way he does with Styles here tonight. There's 2. Rollins to do it, and a kick out again by AJ. They are kicking out of everything tonight. They're throwing everything they have at each other, except from the kitchen sink. They may as well have to get a kitchen sink involved to put either of these men down, but you might not need to. Styles pop up, Styles clutch on Rollins, floats him over, cover, to win King of the Ring, kick out by Seth again. AJ was so close to becoming king there, but now AJ out of the corner, there's a big twisting forearm from the middle rope by AJ Styles. Springboard 450 by the phenomenal one. Cover, that's gotta do it. Scoring 2, and another kick out by Rollins. Are you serious? What a contest. What is it gonna take? Look at Seth. Maybe that's all it takes. Small package for the win. 2 count. No, not enough. My lord, look at the blood-stained mat. And now Seth Rollins setting up AJ Styles for a second curb stomp of the match. And he nails it. Face first he goes. Here's the cover. Rollins to 1 king of the ring. No! AJ again powers out. What a tremendous battle for Will tonight. A battle for pride and a battle to become the king of the ring. Rollins heads up to the tippy top rope. Moonsault, nobody there. No water in the pool. Styles moves out the way. Styles now. And to a penny predicament here. He's got him. Small package and side cradle kicked out by Seth. The official Adrian Butler taking its time to get to the pin there. He took a while to get in a position, and that may have given Seth freaking Rollins enough time to kick out and stay alive in this contest. But man, oh man, what a war it has been here in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Seth Rollins doing the exact same that he did to Finn Balor in the opening contest tonight, egging on his opponent to try and give him more of a fight here in this one. And that's exactly what AJ Styles is going to do. And now Styles picking up Rollins. You shouldn't have egged on the Phenomenal One because they're going to get beaten by Styles for the second straight time. Styles to 1 king of the ring. There's the Styles punch and a kick in it too by Rollins again. Holy hell. Unreal scenes tonight. And a beautiful moonsault now by AJ Styles. And now AJ, what's he doing now? The slingshot forearm to the outside. We saw that numerous occasions against Bobby Roode. We'll see it tonight against Rollins in this one. And now AJ, back into the ring now. This is the moment for Styles perhaps. How the hell was Rollins staying alive though? And now AJ going to put Rollins in a submission hold here. Smart strategy as you look at the bloodstained mat. Going to have to get that cleaned as Rollins grabbing the rope from that submission attempt from AJ Styles. Smart strategy. Springboard moonsault again from AJ. He's looking good, man. Back to the outside. Looking to put Seth away. If he hits this, you gotta imagine it's all over in that set. Phenomenal forearm for the second time. Styles is gonna do it. There's 2. AJ. Oh no! Rollins just kicked out of the phenomenal forearm. AJ Styles was so close to becoming king of the ring, but Seth Rollins, defiant as ever, fighting out of it and still alive in this war, still alive in this contest. Seth freaking Rollins now, what the hell's he doing? Oh my days. Putting AJ up on the tippy top rope. Seth Rollins now, superplex from the top. No need for a Falcon Arrow. This match has been too crazy to be doing that again. It's been crazy enough, folks. Seth freaking Rollins now got a sight on Styles, who's on the outside of a slingshot crossbody on the floor by Seth. And the rest of this King of the Ring tournament final matchup tonight. Seth freaking Rollins now gonna send him back into the ring. AJ's out, stomping away on the Phenomenal One. AJ able to avoid. AJ now, calf crusher to Rollins. His foot was on the bottom rope though, smart. Oh, but he's rolling him over in for the cover again though on the ropes. And AJ Styles is not happy with the official Adrian Butler. He's getting all up in the referee's face, but you gotta stay on your opponent. Nice drop kick in the corner, and the veteran AJ Styles knows this. And now he's turning the corner. Big splash there, and AJ moonsault again. So much damage has been taken from each of these competitors, more so to Rollins, I would say. But a great effort from both men nonetheless, as AJ Styles now is loving his accomplishments here, but you gotta have one more accomplishment. You may have beaten Rollins in the past, AJ, but you gotta do it again if you want to become the King of the Ring and get a world title opportunity at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event and perhaps get your championship back. Big right hand by Rollins, and the corner now. Seth got him. Buckle bomb the Styles. Seth has got it. Going for the cover, Seth. No! Wait a minute, this is that. Good night, AJ. Stop! Right on the blood as well. Seth Rollins in for the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulder down to become king. There's two. No, Styles grabs the rope. Styles grabs the bottom rope. Oh my god, great veteran instinct from the Phenomenal One. Incredible ring awareness from AJ Styles. Unbelievable scenes tonight. Live in Miami. And your main events. Well, this is not even the main event. This is your third matchup from the main event. AJ looking for Styles Clash. Oh my god, this is good. This is too good to not be the main event. But it isn't. It was main event before No Mercy. But tonight it's the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. And Rollins is looking to win it. Curb stomp again. For the fourth time in the match, the cover. The 2 count. Rollins does it. Seth Rollins defeats AJ Styles and gets his win back. But not only that, Seth freaking Rollins is the king of the ring. Unbelievable match. Incredible scenes tonight in Miami as Seth freaking Rollins overcomes the odds, puts away AJ Styles, gets his win back from the main event of No Mercy in the Universal title clash, and Seth freaking Rollins now, ladies and gentlemen, is king of the ring. He will get a WWE Championship opportunity at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. A guaranteed title match for Rollins for winning king of the ring. Congratulations for Seth. It's a huge win. It's a huge way to rebound. After a few lackluster months for the Visionary, Rollins does it. Stands tall tonight in Miami, the winner of the 2025 KO Productions King of the Ring Tournament. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here tonight at King of the Ring, the Women's World title is on the line as challenger Alexa Bliss goes up against the man for the gold, the Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor. Here we go, folks. This is your penultimate contest of the night. The Women's World Championship is on the line. Will we get another title change this evening? We've already seen the Intercontinental Championship change hands as Chad Gable able to take the title away from the hands of the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, become the new Intercontinental Champion by submitting him in the center of the ring tonight. But here in this one, it is Alexa Bliss, who earned the opportunity by defeating Kairi Sane last week on Raw to be the number one contender tonight for the Women's World Champion. For the Women's World Championship to take on the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch, who won it all the way back at SummerSlam and currently has a 167-day reign as champion, one less from Pete Dunne's Intercontinental title reign, which we now know is over here tonight. It ended earlier as Chad Gable's the new champ, but right now it's the Women's World title here in this one. Alexa Bliss with a huge opportunity. She's lost to the man Becky Lynch in the past for an episode of WWE Dark of all places. Now look at them go, as they are the penultimate match, the co-main event of the evening for the Women's World Championship. And here comes the champion, the man, the woman who won the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Raw brand and was able to cash it in at SummerSlam. She announced ahead of time she would cash it in after already knowing that she could beat the Women's Champion Sasha Banks. She beat her again at SummerSlam Night 2, and since then has been Women's World Champion for 167 days, defeating Asuka and Naomi in championship affairs. And this is her third defense of the gold tonight at King of the Ring live in Miami with a sold-out crowd. They are not letting up. It has been a long event, folks, but they are still so damn energetic. And I don't know how the hell they are. I'm starting to be so damn tired from this event. But hey, in a good way. That's how damn good it is. But that right there, folks, is what they are fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted Women's World Championship of Monday Night Raw. Let's head down the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, Becky
Becky Lynch getting a huge ovation from this Miami crowd tonight. At King of the Ring. Huge matchup here in this one for the Women's World Championship. Adrian Butler put in quite a shift tonight. He must be tired as official, but he only has 2 more matches, including this one, to officiate tonight, and then the show is in the books. What a night it has been. Episode 196 of this Universe Mode Series, King of the Ring. Thank you all for joining us, and we ain't done by a long shot. Women's World title on the line. Here we go. Adrian Butler rings the bell. Matchup underway. Colorable tap to kick us off. Becky Lynch, nice kick from midsection. Knife edge chop by the man. And Becky getting the victory over Alexa Bliss. When they did have that contest all the way back in an episode of WWE Dark around the start of the series, I believe it was after, it was either after Chamber or Mania. I think it was after Chamber and before Mania. But right now, Becky Lynch, she knows she can beat Alexa Bliss. Can she do it again? We will find out. I mean, in the previous contest, we know that AJ Styles could defeat Seth Rollins. He's done it before, but he didn't in her previous matchup. Rollins now, of course, the King of the Ring champion. He will get a championship opportunity at the WWE champion, whoever that may be, whether it's Drew McIntyre, whether it's The Rock, whether it's anyone else on the SmackDown brand. Rollins will challenge whoever the champion is at the Rumble for the gold. But in this contest, Becky's beaten Bliss before. Can Bliss get a win back just like Rollins in her previous encounter and walk out the brand new Women's World Champion and secure what many would believe to be an upset victory tonight? And I would be in the majority that would believe that yes, it probably would be an upset victory if Alexa Bliss is able to knock off the Women's World Champion and become champ tonight by defeating the man. But we certainly will find out. Is Bliss able to take her down with authority? Becky to her feet, though, jawbreaker up to her feet, and then Becky, nice! There's that running crucifix driver, only a 1 count, and a kick out by the challenger Bliss. Becky Lynch in control, overhand shot on Alexa Bliss. They faced chop the WWE Women's title matchup earlier tonight between Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. A hell of a lot of fun to call. This one going to be no exception. 2 great women's superstars here in this series representing the Raw brand. And believe it or not, this is Alexa Bliss's first singles match on a premium live event. She has never had a singles match on PLE before. She was a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but that was the only PLE spotlight she has ever gotten. I believe she may have also been a part of the inaugural Women's Championship ladder match back at the Royal Rumble as well, on the first or second episode of this series. I believe it was the second. But right now, Becky Lynch from the middle rope, big shoulder tackle on Bliss, and a kick out at 2. Trying to retain her title, but Bliss able to stay alive in your penultimate match of the evening. Coming up next, folks, a huge matchup. The Rock, Drew McIntyre, the People's Champ in his hometown, looking to defeat the undefeated champion. After The Rock attacking McIntyre after McIntyre's successful defense at last month's PLE Armageddon against Braun Breaker in the main event. And now Becky Lynch able to get to her feet, creating separation and taking down the challenger in this championship contest tonight. Becky Lynch, nice shot there on Bliss, and now going to roll through right into the disarm her. Got her locked in there. Bliss in trouble here. Disarm her submission. Oh, will Bliss tap out or pass out due to the pain to lead Becky Lynch to retain her Women's World title? Bliss gonna kick out. Bliss gonna get her that quite quickly, to be fair. Pretty early on there was Bliss. And then Bliss, shoulders down. Penny Bregman here on Lynch, and a kick out. Immediate kick out by the man. Man, she is nowhere near as spent as Alexa Bliss is. Bliss going to get back on track here. Nice kicks to the calf and the hamstring of the man Becky Lynch. That wasn't the calf, that was more the thigh there. And oh, look at that. Alexa Bliss got a little airboard, got a little overboard there. Becky Lynch getting to her feet on the outside of the ring. And Alexa Bliss perched up, ready for a takeoff on the top, and a crossbody. Did not get all of it, but enough to take the man out on the floor. Both women hurting on the outside now as Becky Lynch, the first one to recover to her feet. Interesting, because Bliss technically taking herself out there with a crossbody from the top. Now Becky Lynch back into the ring, going to the top rope now. The man here looking to fly. What's she got in mind? Oh, but Bliss, what's this? Oh, taking her down to the mat. Takes her down the hard way, and now the insult to injury by Alexa Bliss. Got her right in the midsection of the champion. Here's the cover for the title. Bliss to pull off the upset to become the new champ. Kicked out at 2 by Becky Lynch. Great matchup tonight. The WWE Women's World Championship on the Raw brand. Bliss again, looking again to hit them double knees, and she does. Right to the man, Becky Lynch. And now Becky fires up. Wait a minute, Becky turns Bliss around. And a manhandle slam. Nicely done by the champ. Here's the cover to retain. Can she get the one here? 2 count kick out by Bliss. Oh my, Becky Lynch couldn't get it done yet. Alexa Bliss staying alive. Becky heading to the top rope now though. Looking to fly, elbow drop by the man, right to the chest of Bliss, right to the heart. Here's the cover, scoring 2 to retain, and another kick out by Little Miss Bliss. My days, man. And watch Becky Lynch, missing that sliding basement, slide drop kick. Alexa Bliss able to get back up to a vertical base. Nice kick to the midsection. Bliss now DDT on the top of the head. Bliss plants her into the cover for the title. Huge winning coming, and Becky powers out again. Holy smokes. What a war tonight. A war of attrition for the Women's World Championship in your penultimate match of the evening. Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss giving it everything they've got. Becky, 2 big clotheslines. She's firing back on all cylinders now. Hitting a second gear in this matchup. Calf kick by the man. And now look at Becky. Takes her down, wrestles her to the mat. Back into the disarm her. Disarm her once again. On Alexa Bliss by the man. Will Bliss submit? Will Becky retain the title? The official, a referee tonight at King of the Ring live in Miami. Adrian Butler right there to see if Bliss taps out or passes out due to the pain. If she does, Becky will retain her Women's World title, making her have 3 successful championship defenses. But Bliss able to push her off once again. Unreal. Bliss clotheslines are down. My lord. And now the Women's World Champ in trouble. Clothesline by Bliss. Now it's Alexa Bliss's time to shine. And Bliss hitting the exact same offense that Becky Lynch is doing. Middle rope now. Goes Alexa Bliss, the double knees. And there's the insult to injury off the middle rope by the challenger. Here's the cover now by Little Miss Bliss. 2 count on Becky, who kicks out again. Oh man. Bliss can't do it yet. Becky Lynch suckered her in, big knee upside the top of the head. And now this could be the man's moment to retain. That's gotta do it, manhandle slam. Good night, Bliss. Thanks for coming. Leg hook, shoulders down, scoring 2. Oh, a kick out! I was not expecting a kick out from Alexa Bliss there. But she really is doing so much tonight to try and prove me and the rest of the world wrong here tonight in Miami. Becky Lynch to the top rope, double axe handle by the champion. On to Bliss, grabbing the leg now and looking to round the challenger in this contest. And on the outside of the ring goes Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch is fired up now, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not just talking about her here. What's the man gonna do here? There it is! Tope crossbody to the outside on Bliss. Becky Lynch firmly in control. And that's contest for the Women's World title. And now Bliss gonna send Becky into the barricade back force. What a tussle it's been tonight. What a damn show it has been. Where the hell have you been if you've not been here? My days, that's all I gotta say. Gotta love pro wrestling. Bliss heading to the top rope, looking to put the man away. But Becky getting to her feet. Alexa Bliss completely missing the mark there with a cross body, and Becky Lynch gonna make her pay. Knife edge chop. Bliss though, shoulders down, penny predicament for the title to steal one here. Scoring 2, Becky stays in it. Oh, but Bliss waiting for Becky to get to her feet once again. Now Alexa Bliss targeting the arm and the mess of this Women's World title matchup. Oh man, we're back live tonight at King of the Ring. Women's World title on the line here in Miami. Alexa Bliss top rope, twisted Bliss. That can do it. Cover, settling, 2 count, new champ kick out by Becky. Unbelievable. Alexa Bliss almost had it, ladies and gentlemen. But it wasn't enough. Not yet anyway. Bliss gonna do more if she wants to walk out champ. Here she goes, and there's a big double axe handle by Bliss. We're now all smack caught though by the man. Big shot by Bliss, though, countering. And now look at Alexa Bliss go, big forearm smash, and they're going to send her back into the ring in this championship affair. Oh, Bliss going to send her face first off the mat. This might be Becky's toughest defense yet, because Bliss is doing her thing. Insult to injury, and now Alexa Bliss picks her up. DDT! Bliss is gonna do it. One arm draped over the man. Here's the cover for the title. There's two. Oh, Becky kicks out. Oh my, I thought the title reign of the man was coming to an end there in your penultimate contest. But Becky Lynch stays alive. Match-up remains, ladies and gentlemen, between Bliss and Lynch for the Women's World title tonight, live in Miami, Florida. Becky Lynch kicked to the knee. Right, looking to roll her up now. Shoulders down, pinning predicament. Bliss in trouble. Lynch to retain kicker. Unreal. Becky Lynch right there, Napes chop. Big kick though to the hamstring of the man, Becky Lynch. And a drop kick to the knee. Didn't get all of it. The man still on her feet. Napes chop blocked by Bliss. Big smack to the face and a drop kick. Down she goes. Bliss heading to the top. One last nail in the coffin perhaps. Bliss for the Women's World title. Twisted Bliss. This could do it. Here's the cover. Leg hook, shoulders down, scoring two. She got her. We have a new Women's World Champion. Oh my God. What an upset. What a win for Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has just dethroned the man and just became the brand new Women's World Champion. Alexa Bliss is the Women's World Champion. Becky Lynch has been dethroned. Unbelievable. Lynch's reign ends at 167 days. What a win for the goddess. Once again on top of the wrestling scene as the brand new Women's World Champion. Congratulations, Bliss. Great matchup nonetheless. Great effort from Becky Lynch as Bliss stands. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. It is now time for your main event of the evening. For the WWE Championship of SmackDown, undefeated champ Drew McIntyre takes on the hometown hero, the final boss, The Rock. It's next live in Miami at King of the Ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
This is a matchup I was not expecting to be calling a month prior. But we have reached the destination and the final boss getting the heroes welcome in his hometown. The great one. The People's Champ. The jabroni beating, pie eating, trail blazing, eyebrow raising, McIntyre kicking, championship winning final boss has arrived in his hometown of Miami at King of the Ring to try and take the WWE Championship out of the Scottish undefeated hands of the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, here tonight. It was last month at Armageddon where McIntyre and Braun Breaker were involved in a physical battle in the main event of said PLE for the WWE Championship. McIntyre, of course, getting the win, putting down another formidable challenger for his WWE Championship, where all of a sudden we thought the show was over. I was wrapping it up, and all you heard through the arena was "F ya some mail." The crowd going absolutely crazy. The Rock turning up in Chicago at Armageddon, laying out the WWE Champion and staking his claim for the WWE Championship here tonight in his hometown of Miami. Well, we have another championship change hands tonight. We've already seen two title changes. Chad Gable and Alexa Bliss, the new Intercontinental and Women's World Champions respectively. The Rock looking to join them tonight and become the new WWE Champion. We last saw him in the ring taking on Roman Reigns. He was the mystery opponent for Reigns at SummerSlam. He defeated his own cousin, beating the Tribal Chief at the biggest party of the summer, and looks to beat another top star on SmackDown. This time the biggest star on SmackDown for the WWE Championship. But it's going to be a lot of hard work and determination if he wants to beat McIntyre tonight, because this man, Drew McIntyre, already defeated Cody Rhodes, already defeated Braun Breaker for the WWE title. He's never been pinned or submitted in this series. In fact, the only match he has lost is a Fatal 4-Way match
where of course he was not factored in the pinfall to lose it. He's the WWE Champion for a reason. He was the former Intercontinental Champion, relinquished the title like a shot at the Universal title, which then became the WWE title, which he has held since SummerSlam by defeating the phenomenal AJ Styles in the main event of that show. And tonight he is once again main eventing in one of the biggest, if not the biggest main events in KO Productions history. Episode 196 of this Universe Mode series in The Rock's hometown. He takes on the final boss, defending his WWE title in the main event. Live tonight at King of the Ring in Miami.
Much like Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre comes into this matchup with already holding the WWE Championship for 167 days. We know that Lynch lost her championship in her previous contest. That is her championship reign. McIntyre looking to hold his championship longer than 167 days and looking to put away the final boss in his hometown, which would really solidify McIntyre as the guy in WWE if he isn't already. Because let's not forget, Survivor Series right around the corner. The winner of this will take on the World Champion, which right now is Samoa Joe. He could be defending it on the weeks to come. Before Survivor Series, he could lose it beforehand. Remember, Raw's Mr. Money in the Bank, Aleister Black is looking. SmackDown's Mr. Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan is looking as well. We could have title changes before the big matchup between champ versus champ at Survivor Series. But right now it's for the WWE title. That right there, beautiful and prestigious covered gold of SmackDown. And your main event at King of the Ring. Let's get into it, folks. Let's waste no further time. Head it to the ring with Samantha Irvin's official ring introduction.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Thank you, Samantha. Here we go. Drew McIntyre knows that if he is going to be WWE Champion all the way up until the Royal Rumble, he will be taking on Seth Rollins, the winner of the King of the Ring tournament, which we saw earlier on tonight in a hellacious battle with him and AJ Styles in the final. Him and Finn Balor putting on a great matchup as well as Styles and Roode in the semi-finals. But right now it's about the WWE title. The Rock in his hometown in Miami, looking to become the WWE Champion, and only his second matchup in this Universe Mode series. He's 1-0 already, defeating Roman Reigns. Can he beat another top prospect on SmackDown? We find out. Bell has been rung. Here we go, and listen to this place. Come on, Glued. What a matchup we never thought we would see. The Rock and McIntyre for the WWE title in the main event of King of the Ring and The Rock's hometown of Miami. And here we go. McIntyre with the first shots of the match. The Rock fires back with shots of his own. Here comes the great one. McIntyre fires back, big headbutt. I know McIntyre clearly got the strength advantage, but The Rock, you never count him out. He's one of the most strongest men in the WWE. Pound for pound. One of the most strongest men on this planet. But McIntyre as well. He is a savage Scotsman that will do anything it takes to win and kick your head off to do so. The Rock, big clothesline onto McIntyre, trying to grab the champ. Big shot there by The Rock. Irish whip going to send him into the corner. Another great one. Big right hand. And a look at The Rock taking the fight to Drew McIntyre. Kicking in his candy ass. And this WWE Championship main event tonight in The Rock's hometown of Miami. The final boss, the great one, the People's Champ. The Rock could walk out the WWE Champ, could walk out SmackDown's Champ here tonight by being the only man in history in this Universe Mode series to pin or submit Drew McIntyre. We'll see if he can do it. But right now, McIntyre taking the fight to the challenger, The Rock, here in his own hometown, and there's nothing McIntyre would love more than to beat and embarrass and humiliate the People's Champ in his own hometown of Miami. And now The Rock done this to McIntyre earlier on. Now it's McIntyre's time. Anything you can do, I can do better mentality by the WWE Champ, who scores a 2 count on the challenger. The Rock able to kick out in the nick of time. And McIntyre is saying, The Rock, you are not on my level. You are washed. You are not the man you were before. You can't go like you used to. This ain't your prime anymore. This is the time for the new guard, like Drew McIntyre. He's at the top of his game, and he delivers a beautiful superplex from the top onto the Rock. Here's the cover, shoulders down to retain the gold, another two, and a kick out by the Great One. Stomp again, Rock moving out the way, and look at Rock, float over, DDT, look at that, beautifully done. The Rock surprised a lot of people by turning up at SummerSlam, by defeating Roman Reigns. And now tonight he might surprise even more people by walking out WWE Champion, following that Samoan drop onto Drew McIntyre. Now Drew trying to roll out to the outside on the apron. Now precarious situation for the champion here in this one. And now Drew big forearm. Up to the top rope. Watch McIntyre got in mind. Oh, McIntyre big right hand up the top. And now Drew, look at that. Big flying clothesline up the top to retain the gold. Cover again in the Rock. 2 count connects. Another kick out by the People's Champ as the official Adrian Butler being on point the entire night. Give him props here this evening as McIntyre and Rock took it out for the WWE title in the main event. What a hell of a show it's been. This is what we're ending off with. Man oh man, one of my favourite PLEs to call, without a doubt, folks. And of course Survivor Series right around the corner following this big show. But wait a minute, hold up, The Rock just connected with the spine of the pain. Spine buster by the Great One of McIntyre. And The Rock whipping off the elbow pad. Are we going to see it? The most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment with the most electrifying move. No, McIntyre moves out of the way of the People's Elbow. And there's the Glasgow Kiss by Drew. And he's going to crush The Rock's hopes and dreams tonight. He may crush a lot of kids' hopes and dreams in Miami that want to see their hero, The Rock, become WWE Champion. But there's the Claymore by the Scottish Warrior. Here's the cover to retain. Kick out by The Rock. The Rock staying alive. His hopes and dreams of becoming WWE Champion in his hometown will live on tonight. Is McIntyre not yet able to put the Great One to bed just yet in this championship affair? To end off the night on a high note. Live this evening at King of the Ring in Miami. The Rock picking him up. Atomic drop on Drew. Gonna hit him with a second one now on McIntyre. And McIntyre hitting hard now. There's little Drew McIntyre's going to be hurting after that one. Now The Rock gonna place McIntyre up in the middle rope. What the hell's he thinking here? Avalanche arm drag by the Great One. When the hell have we ever seen him do that? Going for the cover, scoring only a 1. And a kick out by the WWE Champion. And McIntyre kicking out at 1. From that manoeuvre from The Rock just shows how dominant Drew McIntyre really is. As WWE Champion on SmackDown. Never been pinned, never been submitted for 196 episodes going. Let's see if he gets pinned or submitted by The Rock tonight to lose his title in The Rock's hometown. Beautiful Bulldog by the People's Champ. And then The Rock big stomp on the leg, and now maybe looking to make McIntyre submit. There's one thing worse than getting pinned for the first time, and that's certainly been submitted. McIntyre to lose the title by tapping out or passing out due to the pain. Sharpshooter locked in by The Rock in this championship contest in your main event. Adrian Butler right there. Will McIntyre submit? Will The Rock win the title tonight? Will the final boss fulfill his dreams in Miami? Can he get him here? McIntyre able to get out of it. Able to kick him away now is Drew. Unreal scenes, and a McIntyre right there. Big right hand. Big shots again by Drew, and I'm going to slow down the pace with a neck breaker right on the knee of McIntyre. Now the champion fired up now. Picking up The Rock. Big shot again. And another big heavy leather offensive shot. The Rock fires back, but with one of his own. And now look at The Rock. And we've got a massive standoff tonight. Rock no! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Cover! New champion! McIntyre to be beaten! 2 count now! So close! Kicked out by Drew. I thought The Rock had it. I thought The Rock had just won the WWE title and been the first man in history to defeat Drew McIntyre here in this Universe Mode series. Unbelievable scenes. McIntyre to his feet, running in neck breaker of The Rock. In this championship contest, taking a lot out of himself. They're getting right back to his feet. The Rock rolling to the outside, trying to catch a breather. And we've seen the champ fly like this multiple times. Incredible specimen that is McIntyre. flying over the ropes. Tope con hilo by the big man. Taking out the Rock. That is 270 pounds of Scottish beef. Just flying through the air and taking out the Rock. Another Rock back on the offensive though now. Face first off the barricade, busting the champion wide open on the floor as Adrian Butler continuing his count on the outside of the ring. The Rock and McIntyre battling on the outside. Count of 4 from her official. Big headbutt by McIntyre, who picks up the Rock. And there's the air raid crash on the floor. Champion's advantage for Drew McIntyre is in play in this contest as he gets back into the ring now, trying to win the championship by count out. Count of 7 from Adrian Butler, our official. Count of 8 now. The Rock beginning to start. Will McIntyre win it by count out? Count of 9, the Rock back in. The Rock back in. Schoolboy for the title. The Rock rolls him up. Can he do it? And Miami kick out by Drew. So close yet so far away. The Rock though running away from the opposition, trying to create separation. There's a clothesline now by the Great One. Picking up McIntyre and a flying clothesline now by Rock. McIntyre in trouble. Rock's on fire. What a drop kick. The Rock pulling out all the stops tonight in this championship matchup. Kicking him away though is McIntyre. Oh, and a big kick there by Drew in the midsection. Future Shock DDT. That's gotta do it. Here's the cover. McIntyre to retain. And the Rock stays in it again. Oh my God, what's it going to take? McIntyre is not best pleased whatsoever. The Rock stays alive again. From the Future Shock, and now here they go, back and forth action. We have a slog fest on our hands. And the main event of King of the Ring live in Miami as they trade blows back and forth. Going shot for shot tonight. Here at King of the Ring with a WWE Championship on the line in your main event of the evening. Big right hand from McIntyre. The Rock with one of his own. What a contest. What a night it's been. All night rounds. McIntyre, big shot. Who's going to get the best of the other tonight in this championship affair? And here they go. Big old hockey fight in this one between these two incredible stars. The Rock back to the WWE in a part-time schedule, but if he wins the title, you gotta imagine he'd be going full-time. There's the spine buster by the Great One, kicking down the WWE champ, and now waiting for McIntyre to get to his feet. Can The Rock win the title in his hometown? Rock bottom for the second time of the match. Covered by The Rock. Has he done it? 2 count? No, not yet. Not yet. Kick out by McIntyre. Unreal, man. Holy hell. The Rock almost done it. McIntyre moving out the way and a big running shoulder attack on his back. In control just like that. And look at Drew. We saw this earlier on in the contest. We'll see it again. Stomp after stomp right to the chest. Holy hell. And a stomp again. Rock moving out the way. Backhand stalemate here in this WWE Championship contest. McIntyre needed a sexy Glasgow kiss. Good night, Dwayne. Thanks for coming, Rocky. McIntyre countdowns The Rock demise. That's it. He counted down The Rock's demise. Claymore by Drew to retain 2 count. No! The Rock's still in it. He survives the Claymore and the crowd's going crazy in The Rock's hometown of Miami. McIntyre back to the top, keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Leg drop off the top, nobody there. The Rock moving in the harm's way. Nobody home there. No one on the pool. And then The Rock set him up. The most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, throwing off the elbow pad and delivering the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The People's Elbow. The same movie beat Roman Reigns with a SummerSlam. Roman won the title in the main event. Kicked out by Drew. His undefeated streak remains intact, at least for now. McIntyre not down and out just yet. The Rock almost becoming champion, but a very close call nonetheless. And he's stomping away in the legs of the big man. Very smart strategy from The Rock now. McIntyre though gets to his feet. Clothesline by the Great One. Rock stomp after stomp on McIntyre to his feet once again. And clothesline almost taking his stupid bald head clean off his shoulder. Sorry, Rock. But McIntyre, wait a minute, charging up, oh, hit a Steve and a toe break on Halo right in front of us by the big man. The fact he does that match in and match out is beyond me. A huge individual going airborne each and every week. And now Drew McIntyre heading up to the top rope. The Rock getting to his feet. McIntyre with a 6-17 in the goal. Double axe handle from the top to the back of the Great One. Cover to beat him with that manoeuvre. 2 count. Oh, that would have been insult to injury there. But a kick out by the Great One again. As this main event continues live in Miami at King of the Ring. McIntyre big swinging shots on the Rock, telling him to bring it. But the Rock certainly is bringing it. And there's a spine buster again by the Great One. Spine buster again by the Rock. Holy hell, in for the cover now. Can the Rock do it off the spine buster? 2 count on McIntyre, who kicks out again. The Rock looking to become the WWE Champion in his second match in this series by beating the undefeatable Drew McIntyre, being the only man to do so. The Rock looking for a second people's elbow of the match, and he gets it. Good night, Drew. It's over. The Rock to win the gold. 2 count. No, not yet. McIntyre with a powerful kick out. An energetic kick out. An incredible kick out as this one rolls on for the title. Holy hell, what a match. Claymore! Out of nowhere. Thanks for coming, Rock. 2 count. No, Rock kicks out again. Rock able to get that shoulder up again. Unbelievable contest for the WWE title in Miami and the Rock's hometown. He's not going to let this opportunity slip by his fingers. The Rock now, shoulders down to win the title like this. 2 count on McIntyre, who kicks out. The Rock almost had him. Off the ropes now goes the Great One. McIntyre catching his shot, big vicious headbutt by Drew, picking him up, and good night, Rock. There's the air raid crash. Man, how much more can the Rock take? It's gotta be over. McIntyre in the corner, counting down his demise again. And another Claymore. I believe the 4th of the match. That's gotta do it. Here's the cover leg as hook shoulders down, scoring 2, and McIntyre retains. He defeats Miami in the main event, much to the chagrin of this whole sold out crowd tonight live at King of the Ring. And your main event. My God, The Rock did in fact bring it tonight. But Drew McIntyre once again proving that he is the face of SmackDown and he is the face of this Universe Mode series, as he is once again still the WWE Champion. Once again still undefeated, unpinnable, unsubmittable, unbreakable, unstoppable, and an absolute savage of a WWE Champion. Congratulations, McIntyre, still the champ. Great fight for The Rock tonight. Great matchup and a great show all around tonight, live from Miami at King of the Ring Premium Live Event. Well, that's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us. What an incredible show it really has been here tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow for another exciting installment of Monday Night Raw as we build up towards Survivor Series Premium Live Event. We'll see you then, folks. Have a good one until then, and take care, y'all. Peace!